Hello, hello, everybody. How you guys doing? Welcome back to the Cherry Bum Blossom Boutique. My name is Renan, your lovely fashion dolly. How's it going? Look, you guys got a new appearance, and your eyes are actually kind of small. I'm gonna make you bigger. Say hello from down there. Why are you guys so tiny? Why are you so vertically challenged? I don't understand. I didn't make you this way. I made you so that you could be successful, and you chose to be short? Are you serious? But hello everybody, how's it going? Hope you guys are having a good start of your week. It is Monday, and everybody hates it, including me. Because despite the fact that I do not work on Mondays, it's basically my Sunday, you know? It is my, what's it called? I guess my version of a Sunday, my version of my version of like, it is the day before I have to go back to work, and I do not want to go back to work, you know? It's just the perpetual cycle of wanting money, but not wanting to work for it. Like, you know, why can money not just appear in my hands? Like, why does that not how the world works? Or better yet, how about we go back again like trades, you know? We need to do trades, you know what I mean? We need to go back to that. Like, how about I try you something and you give me food? How about that? You know, it will certainly breed talent. That's for sure. Hi, Renee. How's everything? Hope you feel better. I'm feeling okay, actually. I'm gonna be so real, darling. I'm gonna be so real. I feel like $1,000,000 today. I do not know why, but suddenly I look at the mirror today. I look at the mirror today, and I was like, yes, today is indeed the move. The move for what? I do not know, but it is the move. Today is a good day to be alive, apparently. I don't know what it is about me today, but I feel so kind. Like, I will say, it was one of those days in which I woke up and I actually slept. You know, I actually slept properly. And I was brushing my hair this morning, and I looked at the mirror, and I just look so good, you know? Despite the fact that my hair was kind of poofy, because, you know, I do have a bit of a curl to my hair, and if you know about brushing your hair dry, that bitch poofs off like it is a party, bitch. Like it is a party. It'd be looking like an afro over here, because my hair is very curly IRL, right? And so, despite the poof and everything, I look good, girl. I look so good. And, you know, granted, it might have been the specific mirror that I was looking at, because my mom has a mirror in the laundry room that she uses often to, like, you know, check herself out, make sure everything's okay when she's about to go out, right? Apply some makeup, maybe put a little bit of mascara. And I think I have now found out why she likes that mirror so much, because that mirror must be coated with some black magic or something. Because not only did I look good, I looked younger. I felt like I time traveled all the way back to middle school. That's what I'm saying. Like, it has something. It has a special coating. I mean, my mom is a witch, right? So there is a big possibility that she may have enchanted it to just look younger. Or I don't know, it might be the power of good lighting, you know? It might be the power of good and actual natural lighting. But yeah, I look so good in that mirror, girl. And I don't know, I've been feeling good ever since. I've been feeling really good. Oh my god, yes, but you're always serving. Thank you. You're so sweet. Hold on, let me say my hellos. By the way, like I said, how do you guys look like your new appearance? I haven't fully customized you yet. Like, you know, you're still kind of like a bit of an ugly color of blue. I need to figure that out. But how do you guys like your new appearance over just being basic text? Okay, let me say my hellos. Hello. Hey Thurbo, how you doing, sweetheart? Hope you're doing okay. Hi Jerry, shout out to the Roos, the best idol. Yes, Roos is the best, worst idol. I love him. I love that man. The fact that he is just so honest and transparent is just so inspiring, honestly. Like, it reminds me a lot of it reminds me heavily that that even though things are unfair, we shouldn't be complacent. We should be angry, and we should push towards better things. You know what I mean? Work gives money, though, and I like money. I do like money too, but like, how about you just give me money? You know what? I have a great idea, guys. I have a great idea. Hold on. Listen to me. Listen to my million trillion buck idea, okay? Listen to me, okay? So, how about we made a trade offer? You guys give me money, and I don't kill myself. That's unfair? No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna kill myself. I might kill you. No, I'm kidding. I'm still not gonna kill anyone. If anything, I am too afraid to die. Because you know what? Who is gonna continue my gacha dailies if I am not alive to do them? You know? If I am not alive to do them, if I am not alive to see my husbandos and my gal pals that I ended up pulling for, then like, who is going to? You know? Perfect time with HOLOSTARS being treated like shit in their own company. I mean, to be honest, this is the reason why I decided to do this. This is the reason why I decided to draw this, you know? I decided to draw this because I want to support them. I want to support them. I want to support the boys. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but the only reason why I got into VTubing in the first place was because of the HOLOSTARS boys. In particular, Roberu. Because, you know, the winning son kind of won me over a little bit. You know, he did kind of won my heart. So, like, they are responsible for this. If anything goes wrong within my VTuber career, I make them directly responsible for that idea. Because, yeah, it is because of them that I started my content career. Ah, memories. You wanna know what's so funny, by the way? I was looking at like old streams because I have some really, really old archives. Like, I'm talking for like 3 years ago archives in my YouTube channel, because I used to upload all of my bots to my YouTube channel, right? It usually would take forever because I had a horrible internet back in the day. It would take about 2 days to upload a bot. But anyway, I went back, and Mary, I really did thought I was doing something with the graphics back in the day, huh? I really thought I was doing something. It looks bad. It looks bad. Do you guys want to see? Are you guys interested into looking at what, like, you know, very, very, what's it called? Very, very early days Renan used to look like? Do you guys want to see that? Because it's kind of terrifying. It's kind of a terrifier a little bit. It's gonna be shocking to let you know how much I came along. Are you guys up for that? You guys do want to see it? By the way, I will say this chat is updating so much faster. You guys see this? Like, it's so fast the way that you guys are, like, you know, appearing on camera. You guys are excited to be on stream, huh? Hold on, somebody type something, particularly the YouTube chat. YouTube chat used to always take so long. YouTube chat. Oh, now it's taking long. Okay, there you go. How about that? What do you mean? Okay, so here's the thing. Back when I started the multi-streaming, I started using just the chat of the of Restream, which is the program that I use to stream to multi-stream to both Twitch and YouTube, right? And the thing is that the problem always was that YouTube was always so slow in giving me updates about the chat and everything, you know? It was so incredibly slow for no fucking reason, and I didn't know why. And so recently, because of Juju, I got into like a new chat thingy, and I switched my main port from Twitch to YouTube. So from what I can see, the chat is just about as fast as it ever was with Twitch, but YouTube is faster now. I can see your messages faster. I can react to what you guys are saying faster. Because I always did feel bad that YouTube kind of got the short end of the stick. You guys kind of got the short end of the stick when it came to interacting with you, because he was always so slow to actually catch up with you, you know? But yeah. We're pulling out the black and white Polaroids. Ooh, I mean, not really, because you know, at least we're pulling out the aesthetic Polaroids, you know, the aesthetic ones. Hold on, let me grab my... Let me make sure that I don't accidentally dox myself while doing this. Hold on. Let's see. Let's go to some really old screen. Oh. You know what? This is just about as good as anything. Let's see. By the way, prepare yourselves, because the mic on this is not good quality, girly. The mic on this is gonna make you cry, you know? A Monday stream is a welcome one. I know, right? It is such a weird thing to be streaming on Monday, because I feel like everybody got something going on Monday, you know? Everybody got something going on Monday. Because, like, either you're suffering from the fact that you came back, that you are in school now, and you're coming back and feeling horrible because school is such a soul-draining, sucking thing, and you still gotta do homework, by the way. Don't get away with that. You gotta do homework. You're in school. Thank you. Or you're just coming back from work and you literally want to do anything else but to listen to my voice. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Mondays is a weird time to stream. Mondays is a weird time to stream, indeed. At least, I never thought about streaming with Monday, because I feel like everybody in Monday has a bad mood, in my opinion. Like, I certainly know I do. I do got a bad mood on Mondays. Mondays is not a good time for me. Hold on, let me just... Can I have one that has the starting screen, please? Okay, here we go. I used to stream for so long, bitch. Oh god, I just found out a 9-hour stream. Jesus. Anyway, let me go into studio mode real quick so that I'm able to actually capture this thing. I'm being professional, guys. I'm not accidentally, you know, showcasing something I don't want to showcase, like my reading manga tags, or, you know, my porno tags. Wait, you figure out how to multi-stream chat? Yeah, I figured it out. Essentially, the way that this program reads the multi-stream chat is it's kind of weird, but I have to be live, and it has to be a public stream. It doesn't work if it's a private stream, so, you know, but I figured it out. Eventually I did figure it out. Hold on. You guys need to see this, because this is kind of depressing, though. First of all, where do I put it? I guess I'm gonna put it here. There you are. Ah, shit. God damn it. I messed up. Hold on. I'm doing it, Chad. I am professional. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Mary, I swear to freaking God. Thank you. Mary! I'm gonna cry. You know what? Whatever. It's gonna have a border. I don't care. It's gonna have a border. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? This is free stream. This is free content given out on YouTube for free, so whatever. Whatever. I'm over it. Anyway. Here you are. Can you see that well? Can you see that? Like, can you guys see this? Because it is kind of small, but like I didn't know where else to put it. Okay, so first of all, can we please appreciate the attempt to an aesthetic that I used to have? And I'm gonna call it an attempt because it's not good. But hey, I don't know. I think in my mind, I wanted to go for like an old school boutique type thing, you know, like old school boutiques, and particularly like candy boutiques used to have like this stripe pattern, on the walls that is kind of appealing and kind of makes you think of sugar, right? And I was thinking about that, so you know, it was kind of the thing that I was going for. And then the chat on the right was meant to be like a phone or something. No, it wasn't a phone. It was like a window. It was a window, like a display window. A display window. That's what it's called. It was a display window for the chat to show up and whatever. I mean, do you guys want to hear the? Do you guys want to hear the stream? I don't think it's particularly riveting, but do you guys want to hear it? I used to not be so good with hold on. Look, this is how the chat used to be. That is how you guys used to look like. Honestly, it doesn't look that bad. It kind of looks nice, except that this was only this is like YouTube, Twitch only. Oh god, why do I sound like garbage? Holy shit. Ah! Why do I sound like that? Hold on. You guys have to hear this shit. This is so exasperating. Ugh.
But thankfully I caught it in time, and I've been drinking fluids, and I've been just generally okay. I'm feeling better now.
I sound so tired.
Tired. I feel.
Well, apparently I was tired.
But hey, I'm feeling better now, and now we can continue.
I sound like a baby.
I actually didn't think I would like that much.
Do you guys hear my voice? I sound not only. I mean, I am pretty tired apparently, according to what I say. But like, do you guys hear that shit? I sound so unenthusiastic. Like, I sound like I don't want to be there. And I mean, knowing my anxiety at that time, I probably didn't want to be there, actually. But still. Hi, Kudoning. How you doing, sweetheart? We are looking at, what's it called? We're looking at, like, Baby Renin, which I realized that I realized that I'm covering. I mean, it's not even Renin, really. This is Sakura, not Renin. Whatever. Man, I used to be named Sakura. Have you ever heard of anything more boring? Have you ever heard of anything that's... have you ever heard of something that is so unoriginal in the fucking Vtuber world? I used to be named Sakura. Man. Oh, Lord. I kind of prefer my name now. My name... Renin feels like... It has a nice ring. It has a nice tone to it. It's been a while since I've been in here. How's it going? It's going good. I'm feeling great. We're reminiscing about the past, apparently. Because, I don't know. I think it's a good time. I think it's a good time to realize that we're 4 months into 2026. And that's a quarter. You know? That is a quarter. I would like to remind you that there's only 8 months left before the end of the year. You know? But, like... I'm just saying. Well, you used to be a jackalope. I used to be a jackalope. Thank God you picked it up. Sorry about that. But yeah, I used to be a jackalope. You know what? I used to... Oh God, I am kind of pissed off already. You know, I'm kind of pissed off already. It's only been the start of the stream. I'm kind of pissed off already. Because you know what? My problem is that I was a jackalope. Yes, I was a jackalope, but you know how many people thought that I was a Wendigo? Do you know how many people thought I was a Wendigo? Like a pink lollipop Wendigo, which a Wendigo is a deer monster creature, you know? And there's another fair bit of people that they thought that I was a fox, as if foxes have ears this long. But then again, though, I didn't used to know how to draw bunny ears. But still, I'm kind of peeved. Like, I'm not a Wendigo, damn it. I'm not scary. Wendigo's so scary. I'm not scary. But yeah, can we take a minute to appreciate the simplicity of the overlay? You know, I feel like the overlay is fine. You know what? I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a pat in the back. I think it's fine. Oh my god, this game is on my wishlist, but I never got around playing it. You should play it. It's a really good game. It is an amazing game, and I will advocate for it. Do you know, Mary? Do you know how many hours I have on this game? I would like to remind you that this is a visual novel. A visual novel has a finite things to do in a video game. You know? Visual novels, they usually take about a couple days at most, right? So like, at most there is 24 hours of content here, you know? Let me just go to Steam real quick. Because I have it in my favorites. I've been replaying it, actually. Wait, hold on. Oh, God. Ooh, I need a medic. Oh, Lord. I need a medic. I need help. Holy shit, do I need help. Hold on. Well, hold on. You guys need to... Hold on a moment. Hold the phone. Where is Steam? You guys need to see this shit. You guys need to see that I need help. I need a severe amount of help. Okay, so can you guys look at this playtime for a moment? How the fuck did I got 553 hours playing a video game that doesn't have any, that only has around 24 hours of content? What am I doing? Like, Mary, what is my life? Do I not have a job? How the fuck does that even happen? I'm so confused. I don't even... How long is this game, actually? Hold on, I need to figure that out. How long is this game? Where is my phone? Love. This is what love looks like. I mean, I will say, I was severely in love with that green hair man. And I still am. Till today, I have a severe, deep affection toward this man. You know what it is? You know, I think visual novels and BL have forever ruined my perspective of what a good man is. You know? Like, anime, visual novels, and BL manga have completely ruined my perception of what a man is, because now I think my standards are too high, you know? My standards are way too high for any man to ever measure up to what I feel the ideal man is now. You know? Like, at this point in time, at this point in my life, I think that if I don't find a boyfriend, it's literally because of video games. Video games have ruined romance for me. My standards are too high now. I would never find a man like him. I would never find a man. I have like years length in Warframe across 2016 now. I don't know how long Warframe has been. Hold on, I can check. I have played Warframe too, but I don't think I played it for that long. 1 second. Warframe. Oh boy! It's not bad! 363 hours. Not too bad. Skill issue just made a man for video game. Do you think that if that wasn't an option, I wouldn't have done that already? Do you think I would be spending my time perusing Grindr, Tinder, and other places for me to find a boyfriend if I knew that I could marry that man? Do you think I will be wasting my time with people who don't have a personality, who have the personality of a cardboard box, because all they want is some boy hole instead of fucking connection and affection? Do you think I will be spending my time doing that if I know that I could marry this man? Anyway. That's neither here nor there. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm so over it, I swear to God. Anyway, play this game. This game is really fun. It has a really cute storyline, and it's actually very adapted. I you know, give it like 20 years, then we'll get homegrown clones. I don't want to marry myself. I hate myself. What are you talking about? I don't want to marry myself. Do you know how bad of an idea that would be? I am a bundle of anxiety. I am anxiety incarnate. Do you think that being alongside somebody who's just exactly like me would be helpful? I don't think so.
But hey, I'm a big fan now. Oh, hey, Youngly, how you doing, darling?
Jesus, I sound. You know what? We're not watching this anymore. I have some men to draw. Anyway, say goodbye to Sakura Masaoki. The last time that you're gonna see him. Hopefully never again. Ah! Look at my boy. He's so cute. Oh shit. That I did not mean to do that. Whatever. Do not see the yaoi that appears in your screens. Thank you. Look at my boy though. Oh, he's so cute. I need to go by. I can't play that game again. Just one more time. For good luck. Anyway, let's actually get into things, huh? Let's actually get into things. I never said you had to clone yourself. Leon is right there. Guys, do you know the extent of how much I would do for Leon Kennedy? Do you guys know? You guys know what I would do for that man? Do you guys know what I would do to smack that ketchup bottle of an ass that he has? You know? Do you guys know how much I want to tap that can? How much I want a bite of that cake? They highlighted his ass like two perfect orbs. Would you drink water and eat healthy? I mean, I'm kind of already doing so. Speaking of water, I forgot my water. Well, whatever. I don't need water. Water is for pussies. That is the wrong thing. Thank you. Ooh! Is that a cat? Wait! Hold on, I forgot to disable the other chat. Wait! YouTube chat! We can finally see your emotes! Look at that! This is a little bit too small. Hold on. A little bit too big. More than anything. Look at that though! You have... Groundbreaking. YouTube chat has proper emotes now. Ah, that's so cute. You can see it! Oh, I love this. I love this new chat already. I love it. It's kind of cool. It's so cool. What's a good game to start with? I should try for my first Let's Play video. Depends. What are you gonna be focusing on? Because here's the thing. You gotta focus on something that makes you enjoy. But if what you're trying to build is kind of is a semi-successful channel, you kind of gotta try to stick to one style of game, one genre per se. And for that, it's very many different things, you know? You can start with indie games, if anything. Miyabi. Yeah, this is Miyabi. Hello, everybody. Say hello to Hanasaki Miyabi, the first HOLOSTARS boy. And for a while, he was actually the only HOLOSTARS boy. There was a good little while in which it was basically just him. I think that because he debuted alone. HOLOSTARS didn't used to be a waves thing on like Nijisanji and stuff like that. When it first came out, HOLOSTARS was primarily just him and Yago. Then slowly a couple members were added, like kind of the Isuru. Wait, where is Isuru? I have him right here. Like Isuru, which by the way, would you look at this twink? Can you look at this twink for a moment? I forgot that he was wearing shorts like this. I forgot that this twink got his legs out like the. Oh, I want to show respect, but I also want to call him a whore for those fucking shorts. Oh, fuck. Man, am I allowed? Do you think he would get mad? It's like, this is naughty. This is naughty. This is not. This amount of leg exposed is not for the faint of heart. It is generally not for the faint of heart. Ooh, and then we have Aruran. Which, by the way, Aruran didn't used to look like this. I don't know how many people are actually, like, familiar with HOLOSTARS prior to EN. You know? I don't know how... First of all. Hold on. I love this man. I love this man. Like I love his man, like his big, huge ass titties, like two fucking rowboats. Ese pedazo de tetas como dos putos enormes barcos. Dios mío! Look at those tits! Look at them tits! Anyway, he didn't used to be this buff. Oh yeah, I don't know. He didn't actually used to look like this. He was actually an old man. He was actually an old man. Hold on, let me try and find his original model. Oh, there he is. Damn, I forgot how he used to look like. He was an old man. Look at this old man. Look at this protagonist of an old man yaoi. Hold on. Look at this protagonist of an old man yaoi. This is the old man in an old man yaoi that gets pegged on the daily. You know? He gets pegged on the daily. He likes it up his ass. I'm kidding. That is a father with 2 kids. I mean, that's the funny thing though, is that he auditioned and then he got put into like an old man body when Aruran wasn't even like that much older, to be honest. I think he's like on his 30s, I think. And they gave him this model. Why do men have bigger asses than I do? Honestly, I don't know. But I love it anyway. I love men with big boobs. Big booba man. And then we have Rika. To the children that is old, shut up, because I'm getting there. Do not talk to me. Not talking to me, I'm angry. I'm getting there. I'm getting to my 30s. Like, next year I will be 26. And then next thing you know, I'm gonna be 40 and I'm gonna die alone. So, like, let's not talk about it. You're not there yet. What do you mean? I'm 26. It's basically a blink and you miss it type of situation. You know? Anyway, so this is Rika. Rika is a singer. A robot singer. A robot made to sing. That was his whole thing. He's an android that was made to sing by Yago. And that is literally the end of Generation 1. Of Gen 1 of HOLOSTARS. It was basically just like different talents for very different reasons put together. You're not there. You're 26 to 30 to 28 felt like 30 was far away until now. It really is not though. It's only 4 more years until I'm 30. And the worst part is I have not even dated anyone yet. I never had an actual boyfriend, and it's kinda sad. Anyway, so what are we gonna be doing today, folks? What is the purpose of today's stream? Well, today I thought I would I would, you know, combine the two things that I love the most, which is Pokemon and men. You know? And I want to show support to the HOLOSTARS boys because they've been having it rough as of late. Things have happened that are not happy nor exciting, right? Recently. So, I thought it would be fun to just showcase my support somehow. And, you know, to keep it on theme, So, I'm drawing the HOLOSTARS boys as Pokemon. We're starting with Gen 1 from JP, which is starting with Miyavi. And so, I need a couple of suggestions, though. Because, like, I talked to some people about this, and nobody can really come to a consensus, right? But I know that a lot of you are, like, as much of a Pokemon freak as I am. So, like, what do you think fits him better? Because, like, I'm thinking grass, right? Like, grass is the thing that comes to mind immediately. So, like, I have a couple things in mind. So let me just... And also, he just makes me think like he's 2 apples tall, right? With the way he looks like he's 2 apples tall. Like, I could straight up just put him in my mouth. So, first idea was Cherubi. You know, I feel like it kind of fits very well. It's kind of cute and lovely, just like him. And I don't know, it can be cute. It can be cute. Like, you know, Hanazaki Miyabi, and his whole thing is his whole motif is sakura flowers. So, I thought it would be so cute. And then my other one would be a shiny. Because I'm not borrowing what's it called? Legendary as well. This is a mythic Pokemon, actually. Then the other one is Shiming. Because, you know, it has a flower, right? It has a little flower on the side. We can turn the bush the red color to represent his hair. And I feel like it would be kind of cute, you know? Because the thing about Miyabi is that he does have a bit of a sadistic side to him. But for the most part, he's kind of just a soft boy. He's a soft, comfortable person to be around. And a lot of his streams are genuinely just him being, like, casual, chatting, caring about his audience. That's the type of guy he is. So, you know, I'm thinking about soft things that have to do with... Ooh, Fomantis. I forgot that Fomantis was a thing. And also, we don't have to restrict it to gender, right? We don't have to restrict it to gender. Gossifleur. Wait, hold on. Everybody shut up. Gossifleur is kind of a cool idea. Hold on. I don't know why I'm just thinking of purely just baby Pokemon at this point. Just like Pokemon in their baby stages. That's what I think about. I guess you can also... No, I don't think Rowlet would be a good fit. Rowlet doesn't feel like it would fit properly. Smoliv. Everybody shut up. What about Smoliv? Let me check what you guys are saying. Not sure the Pokemon, but I wanted to be wearing a white scarf. Maybe the ribbon. Honestly, I don't know. Neckerchief. Yeah, Neckerchief. That would be cute. You know what it is, though? I am not really sure what... to what extent to edit the Pokemon, right? Because I feel like, on the one hand, will it really look like that Pokemon if it doesn't have the colors of the Pokemon? Am I just playing dress up and just dressing Pokemon like the Vtubers? Or are we doing like a bit of the two, where I edit both the color palette of the Pokemon and I gave them the clothes? Oh, Nintendo! Wait, hold on. Let me graph him. Yeah, Smoliv I don't think fits that much. Although Smoliv is really cute. I love Smoliv. I'm gonna grab Gossifleur though, because I feel like Gossifleur is also... Gossifleur actually kind of fits too. I feel like Gossifleur actually fits really well. Minccino. Let me just grab Minccino. I mean... To be fair, Minccino would kind of fit because Minccino is kind of just a guy, you know? Minccino is kind of just a little guy. I'll be honest, I don't know anything about the Holostar guys. Well, first of all, this would be a good time to start. You know, it would be a good time to start for you to just look at them and figure out what they're like. You know, or like how to describe Miyavi. Actually, let me just go to the Vtuber wiki to see how they describe him. You know. Let's go to the Vtuber wiki and see how they describe him. Why is this in Spanish? Would you please? Thank you. All right, let's look at personality. Let's see. Can you shut up? I'm not giving you money, Wiki. Miyabi is always cheerful and calm, exuding a soothing presence whenever he streams. He rarely shows negative emotions, even when he's genuinely surprised or playing with high tensions like games like Apex Legends. He does, however, get scared easily, and when he screams, it can sound either helpless or desperate. Which is pretty much the same vibe that I was going for. He's a bit of a soft boy, you know? He's a bit of a soft boy, very calm, very gentle, very cozy vibes, if you will. It's meant to feel very cozy. I do know that he does have a bit of a sadistic streak to him sometimes, you know? He's a bit sadistic sometimes because you know, I think it's the gap mode of being so cute and so soft that sometimes it leads to the surprise of whenever he acts a bit edgy. Poor Bunny. Ooh. Wait, hold on. You might be cooking. And also, one other thing that states here, which I did know this, but I didn't remember. I just found out. I basically just found out with this. Which is, Miyabi is known to be sickly and a little bit of a weak physical condition. So like maybe we can go with Pokemon that look a little bit on the weaker side. Which I think it would... Oh, wait. That makes perfect sense, dude. That makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense as for why like baby Pokemon were calling me when it came to this guy. You know? Baby Pokemon are calling me when it comes to this guy because it just, you know, he's a bit of a weak kind of dude. Honestly, I do like Minchina though. Minchina does kind of fit. Scorbunny. I feel like you pick Scorbunny more so because of the colors. Hold on. Let me just go grab Scorbunny real quick. Did you pick Scorbunny because of the colors? Because these are very much his colors right here. Because Scorbunny doesn't hit me like necessarily like a shy type of guy, but it does kind of fit. It does kind of fit him very well, actually. It fits him a lot. It's kind of upsetting how much it fits him, actually. I'm kind of upset that I didn't think about that. I guess I can make more of a softer looking Scorbunny. You know, we can try that. We can try a bit of a softer look to him. Ooh, and we can even like fold one of his ears in to just like stand up for his hair a little bit. Oh, that sounds good. How about Raboot? Do you mean the evolution? Isn't Raboot just a bunny wearing clothes? I mean, this is kind of just cheating because this is straight up what he's wearing, you know? This is kind of just cheating. Because that is literally straight up what Miyabi is wearing right now. I feel like Raboot, just because Raboot is wearing it, it kind of feels like it kind of has to be this, huh? It kind of has to be it. But I guess that we can mess around with the face a little bit, you know. We can mess around a little bit with the fur so that it feels a bit more closer to what Miyavi's hairstyle is. At some point do they stop being Pokemons and they start being personas? Like, where do we draw the line on that? You know, where do we draw the line? At some point in time, where am I stop drawing Pokemon and I'm just straight up drawing a persona? Does anybody know? Does anybody have an idea? Because I feel like this is kind of a dangerous situation coming on right here. The sky is the limit. Listen, what are Pokemon if not just miniature furries? You know? What are Pokemon if not just furries for children? That's been the start's fate for what 3 gens already? I mean, that's not true. That's not true. I'm sure Pom Pom will get up. I think Pom Pom will stay Pom Pom. Pom Pom cannot get up. I'm gonna be so sad if they make Pom Pom get up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be really sad. Because, like, Pom Pom doesn't deserve to be bipedal. Pom Pom deserves to stay in the ground. He's a good boy. He would never betray us like that. Don't you think? I don't think Pom Pom would ever betray us and become bipedal. Because, like, that would be against everything we stand for, you know? He would literally be standing against us. You know what I mean? This Pokemon kind of has a bit of a beanbag body. Specifically, Midnight Lycanroc and Lucario, respectfully, are too humanoid. I mean, do you guys remember Machamp? Do you guys remember Machamp? Okay, I have a genuine feeling. My dark theory is the following. I think that Machamp and Machoke and that whole line, I am pretty sure that that is the result of what happens when somebody fucks a Pokemon. You know? I feel like that's the result of what happens and nobody wants to address it. Like, it's just a bit of an awkward thing to actually talk about. But I am, like, 20% certain that genuinely, that is what happens. That is what happens when you fuck a Pokemon. They become a little bit too humanoid and kind of weird. And also, how are people not feeling awkward about Machamp looking a little bit too human? If anything, if human society is anything to go by, I am pretty sure that we would have killed it. I'm pretty sure that Machamp, Machoke, and any Pokemon that looks ever so slightly humanoid would not have survived the evolution of humans, you know? I am 90% certain of it. Because we're kind of programmed, as humanity is called and evolution deserves it, we are programmed to recognize faces. And when faces look close to what we are, you know, used to, but do not quite match what we think a human face should look like, that is where the uncanny valley comes from, you know? That is where uncanny valley comes from. So I am genuinely surprised that humanoid Pokemons at all would have survived the evolution. It feels weird. I don't think that would happen. Because they're too busy enjoying Gardevoirs as well to complain. Wow. Damn. We'd really be getting into that tonight, huh? The only thing that's happening is for being fully human is the head bumps and his 2 pairs of arms. I mean, I will say. Wait, Pokemon had a war between monster fuckers and the normals. Does that mean that the monster fuckers won? Is that what you're implying? Because you know, Pokemon live in harmony. Well, as much harmony as you can get when you're kind of ruled by a human race. But Pokemon live in harmony with the. They live in harmony with the humans. So, does that mean that the monster fuckers won? Is that what it means? Also, I think his body's a little too big. I need to make it smaller. There you go. At this rate, it's a bit more Pokemon-like in its proportions. I feel like I'm just drawing a normal Chibi. Like, this doesn't feel like a Pokemon to me. Is this what people are complaining about? That Pokemon don't feel like Pokemon anymore? Also, I'm copying his post from his well, at least trying to. The post from his 3D artwork. So from what I'm seeing, his hand would be here. And then it will be connected through here. Oh, perspective, my beloved. It'll be something like this. Something like this. I would say they did when. Hey, it's kind of in the JP version that the book. In the if they bring some the books from the kind of love library. What does the book say? What does history say? What do ancient texts have to say about Pokemon talking? I don't know. We need it for research purposes. You know, we need to know. The public needs to know. You know what I just realized? I was supposed to be recording this, by the way. I was supposed to be recording this because I'm turning this into a video later. But I forgot because I'm stupid. Hold on, let me just grab this post real quick. Let me just grab this post real quick so that I can actually have it as a reference. He's so cute. You know, he wasn't the first Vtuber I ever saw, but I always found him to be like back in the day of baby Renan, when Renan wanted to become a Vtuber. He kinda is what I wanted to be for the longest time. Oh shit! Wait, I forgot about someone. Fuck! I'm so sad. I actually forgot about two people. Two very important people. Where's Kira? Where's Kira? There you are. I need this man. Hold on. First of all, you know what I was saying about Miyabi? This is a dead-ass lie. That is a dead-ass lie, because this is who I wanted to be. This is what inspired Renan, by the way. This is what inspired me being a bit more feminine, because I saw this man and I was like, oh yes, this good. This femboy. Femboy-likey. We love femboy. This is what I wanted to be when I grew up. I was 19 when I saw him, when I saw this man, and I wanted to wear this skirt so bad. I still want to cosplay him, but I don't have the body for this. Like, my tummy would not look good in this. But I want this. I want this whole fit. It was genuinely an inspiration at the time, and there is Susaku too. Man, I did not get to see this man because I think he graduated shortly after HOLOSTARS came out. So I did not get to see this man, but I feel like it's important to not erase history, you know? I feel like it's important to not erase history. It's important to keep in mind that that people have been there that are not currently recognized. And we should recognize them all because at the end of the day, regardless of whether or not if they stay, they paved the way for a lot of us, you know? Particularly male VTubers, I'm pretty sure. Sure, maybe they did not make it as far as Luxian did, for example, but they were still some of the first male VTubers that became popular. Essentially, in the international versions, humans and Pokemon eating together at the same table or something. But what does the Japanese version say? If the English version is censored, what does the Japanese version say? And why is it so censored that they felt the need... And how come they felt the need to censor it in the first place? Now that's the real questions that we need to be asking. How big are these? Oh, they're almost as big as his body. Okay, so... First of all, his body needs to be smaller. Like, he does have a big back body, but he's mostly leg. It's mostly just leg. Man, I love Miyavi. Did I think I might have gotten rid of the, did I? Oh, no, I didn't. Thank God. Oh, 1 second. I need to answer the phone. 1 second, 1 second. Sorry about that. My sister was asking me what kind of bread I wanted. And you know what? I want the bread. You know what? There is no wonder. No wonder people cannot do diets nowadays. People can't do diets nowadays because everything that's supposed to be good for you tastes horrible. You know what I mean? Like, you guys know about pan integral, like whole wheat bread. That shit literally just tastes like cardboard. That is literally just cardboard in the shape of bread, in the shape of a loaf. Like, how am I supposed to how am I supposed to be healthy and feel like I'm being healthy if all I got to eat is wood chippings and 3 barks? You know, it's kind of impossible to expect people to like being healthy if all you give them to eat is that kind of stuff. You know, it's just, we really need to find a way to make food healthier and tastier. You know, like how do we make whole wheat feel better? Is my question of the day. Because that's the thing. It wouldn't be so hard to be healthy if whole wheat was actually like tasty. But no. It has to taste like it comes straight out of the earth. Because it does. Because that's kind of what wheat is. But still. In case the message got lost, in JP they outright state that humans married Pokemon. Oh. They married Pokemon? I mean, honestly, have you seen Incineroar? Have you seen Incineroar? Like, tell me you wouldn't look at Incineroar and be like, okay, you know what? Sure, why not? Or also, let me be more relatable to the straight people. Like, if you see Gardevoir, or if you see, like, I don't know, Gotitel, well, maybe not Hatterene, because Hatterene is it's a small alien, so like, that wouldn't make sense. What is a hot Pokemon? I guess Jinx. I guess at the time people wanted to fuck Jinx, right? Like, would you see those Pokemon and would you be like, you know, are you telling me that you wouldn't tap it? Because let's be honest, humans have an insensate need to fuck things. That's kind of their nature. Humans have an insensate desire to take, particularly men have a desire to stick their penises on things. So like, it wouldn't surprise me. I don't know what we're talking about this anymore, but you know what? I think it's fine. I think it's a teachable moment. They're not wrong. Yeah! Listen. We're literally programmed to relate to anything that has a human face. So like, if he even has a remotely human face, I'm pretty sure that people are gonna want to talk. Heck, even things that don't really have a human face, people want to fuck. So like, you know. Wait, what? Okay, no, now you're shitting me. Coronin, you have to be shitting me. Did they? Coronin, you cannot lie about stuff like that. That is a serious accusation that you're making. A guy who married a frostless and had offsprings. Okay, so now here's the question. If you are a woman in the Pokemon world, and let's say you get involved with an Incineroar for reasons that only that it's between you and God, right? If we're talking about that, does that mean that the children would be more human? It's a reference to the Yuki Onna legend. Yeah, but I don't think Game Freak knows the bounds of my mind, you know? They do not know what my mind is capable of. And now I need answers. I do not need sleep. I do not need anything but answers. I need to know. If when a woman fucks a Pokemon, does that mean that the babies would be human or would they be Pokemon? And also, in case they do end up looking human, here's the second question. Here's the other question that you gotta answer. If the Pokemon do end up looking more human, and they are more human, then what I need to know is, are the humans that are the result of a Pokemon-human relationship able to use Pokemon moves? Like, is it... Now that I think about it, is Pokemon the precursor to Boku no Hero Academia? Is Pokemon the precursor to quirks? Is that what happened? Like, people got a little bit too excited about having Pokemon and they just, you know, they started developing powers. Is that what happened? I'm gonna have that as my headcanon now. Pokemon is the prequel to Boku no Hero Academia, and you cannot stop me about thinking about that. Oh lord. Following the specific breeding mechanics of the game, the children will be the mother species. Okay, but that doesn't answer my question, because, like, you know, if you follow the breeding mechanics of the game, you have such a thing as egg moves, and egg moves are moves that the Pokemon usually doesn't learn, but because they have a parent that does learn it, now they are able to learn it. So therefore, if you're the offspring of a relationship between a human and a Pokemon, can you use firepower, like, I don't know, high horsepower, you know? There are humans with aura and psychic power. Oh, I forgot about that. I kind of forgot that was a thing. Shit, I kind of forgot about that. You're so right. Wait, so what are we implying that Sabrina's mom fucked a psychic Pokemon? Is that what we're saying right now? Is that what we're implying right now? Because honestly, that's kind of fucked up. That's honestly kind of fucked up. I'm not sure if I enjoy that idea. To be honest, this whole stream is already kind of fucked up. You know? This whole stream premise already is kind of just... You know, we're here to pay tribute to the boys, and now I'm just here talking about Pokemon fucking. So, like, I guess it doesn't really matter now, does it? Oh, Lord. Man, oh man. What would its eyes even be? Like, I know it would be winking, right? So, like, one of the eyes is here, but is the other one here-ish, maybe? I feel like I'm drawing a furry. It doesn't feel like I'm drawing a Pokemon. Then again, though, that's kind of just Pokemon in a nutshell. God, hold on. Let me zoom in. I can't see. I kind of want to do the opposite of what the eyes of Rabbit is. And I kind of want to. I want to do happy eyes. I want to do happy eyes. Oh God! Fuck! Guys, I literally just unlocked the core memory, and it's driving me insane now. You guys, I know this is gonna sound. This is gonna be more. This is gonna be more for my Latino, for mi gente Latino. It's gonna be more for my Latin American fan base. Like, do you guys remember Five Nights at Freddy's High School? You guys remember that? Please tell me you remember it, because I need somebody. I need somebody to please. I need somebody to validate my insanity right now. Because if you remember Five Nights at Freddy's High School, doesn't this particular thing that I'm drawing right now kind of remind you of that style? Because it feels like that. Holy shit, it does feels like that. Oh my God. I need to stop. This needs to stop. I can't be doing this anymore. I feel like nobody knows what I'm talking about because I was in a particular cringe. I was in a particular cringe time in my life. No idea, sorry. You were probably not young enough for it. I'm gonna say that. You were probably not young enough for it. And you know what? I think your life is probably better for it. Not remembering nor knowing about that. To be very honest with you. To be very honest with you, I do not think that anybody's life is made better by the knowledge of Five Nights at Freddy's High School being a thing. So now the thing is, how are we gonna turn Rabbit's hair into Miyavi's hair? It's kind of like the opposite, I think. I mean, I guess one thing we could do is to... Well, first of all, let's lower their face. Okay, lower the face and give it the headband. The headband needs to be around here. There. So what are we doing with Rabbit's hair? Because, like, it's 3 chunks. So we can probably make one of the chunks go down, maybe. Kind of like this. And keep the other ones up. The thing is, Miyavi doesn't have an ahoge. That's a problem. That's the problem that I'm that I'm encountering now. Miyavi doesn't have an ahoge, so it feels a little weird. The other idea is to just keep Rabbit's hair as it is. But I feel like that doesn't look right either. I mean, I could always just do it like this, maybe. Have Rabbit's hair be down in one side, maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think looks better? Because, like, it's kind of hard. Like, this idea is kind of hard to do a little bit. Because how do you combine a Pokemon that has very, very specific characteristics to a guy, like, to a Vtuber is the thing. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but now it doesn't really look like Rabbit now, does it? It doesn't really look like Rabbit. I guess the best way to go about it is to not really make him look like he's wearing clothes that much. Because, I mean, Rabbit really looks like he's wearing clothes. So, like, maybe just keep it like this. I guess we're gonna go with this for now, but he does need the flower. He needs a big ass flower. There. Now this is looking a little bit more like it. I'd say keep his hair. Who's Rabbit's hair? Are we talking about Rabbit's hair or keep the hair like this? Because we can do that, I mean. We can always just make one of his hairs to be kind of downish. Just to kind of evoke the Yabby, I guess. And again, that doesn't feel like it did. How I'm doing it. Okay, I see. Whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, I feel like if I'm gonna go that route of editing the hair, I feel like I cannot have him with actual clothes, you know? He's gonna have to look like a fur pattern a little bit. Like, I'm already kind of pushing it with the sleeves, but the sleeves are kind of necessary, so I guess we're gonna keep it like that. We're gonna make it a bit of a pattern on the body of Rabbit. Is it Rabbit or Raboot? I feel like it's probably Raboot, right? Because that is the reference it's from. The reference is the fact that it's kicking something. At least I'm pretty sure that it is. Oh yeah, speaking of sad things, do you guys want to talk about something really sad? Do you guys want to feel my pain? So like, because of this whole HOLOSTAR situation, I got reminded that at some point in my life, I ordered a Shinri Nui. I ordered a Shinri plushie, and I got I got the harsh truth of reality that I lost my Shinri Nui in transit. He never made it over the border. he never made it over the border. He got deported immediately, expeditiously. He got deported back to Japan. He got arrested on custom and got deported because the HOLOSTARS merch people forgot to put the right information in the package, and I was never able to get him back. My portion renewal got lost in customs. He got sent up straight back into Japan, and now he's probably in a lamping or something instead of being home. Instead of being home with me. And I spent 700 pesos for it, which is a lot. You know, the plushie wasn't actually that much. The plushie was like around like 15 bucks, I think. But it was like an added $20 of shipping. So it was around $35 on just on the whole purchase as a whole. So not only did it's money that I'm never getting back, but also I kinda got scammed a little because of shipping. Shipping really did fuck me over, dude. Oh my god, hi Liv, how you doing, sweetheart? I did check your messages on the character design board. But I wanted to check it later after stream because you know, I had to stream. But yeah, my Shinri Nui got lost in customs and I wanted, but because it was a limited thing item, right? Because it was a limited sale item, the only way that I can actually get it back is from resellers, and now it's triple the cost of what it originally costed me. And I'm actually honestly kind of thinking of buying it anyway, because I really do want my Shinri Nui. God damn it! I want a plushie of my still little horror man. Man, this is why I don't buy merch online. You know what? I think at this point in time, most of the merch I'm gonna buy nowadays is probably gonna be, you know, from individual artists, independent artists, which I did. I actually bought like Hakka merch not too long ago from a Twitter account called Star Cafecito, which is it's a group of people, or at least it's a person. I think it's a person who organizes like cup sleep events in a particular cafe, and I think they do it very often. And the most recent reunion that they're gonna have is for Haka's birthday. So like, you know, I'm very excited. I'm very excited for the merch. It cost me like 150 pesos, which is actually not a lot. That's actually kind of quite affordable for merch. But yeah, so like, if anybody forgot to give me something on my birthday, I could say a good thing to do is to just, you know, maybe reunite a girl with his Shinranui. You know, I'm just saying, maybe you can help me out today by giving me a Shinranui. I'm just saying. I'm just saying crazier things have happened before. I mean, Bravo does have a bit of a fluffy pattern here. Yeah, but I don't like it there. I think we're probably gonna avoid that fluffy pattern for now. Nice, support small artists. Yeah! I want to. I just want to buy more merch in general for the boys. I'm tired of pretending like I'm not a weeb. I'm tired of pretending like I'm normal. I'm not normal. Oh, you know what? I did a very ballsy thing, in my opinion, at least, a couple days ago, at my job. So like, as you guys may know, I'm a BL fan. I love BL. I love to watch men kiss each other. I love to see men enjoy the fineness that love can offer. And I also love seeing men fuck. Let's be honest. I love to see fictional men have interpersonal romance issues. That's what I love to see, right? I love to see men have communication issues between each other and take such a long time to actually talk about their feelings because of men. I love that. So like, I really like BL, and it's one of the things that it's kind of been formatted to my life, right? And one of the things that I did at my job is I straight up stated that I love BL, and if anybody wants to read, I am available. And recently I changed the background of my PC to show a picture of Sekaiichi Hatsukoi. I am letting myself be known. It is not the time for Fujoshis and Fundanshis to hide in the covers of anonymity. I do not care. I want friends who like yaoi just as much as I do. So I am planting my flag, and I am letting everybody at the job to know that if they want to know how good it is to see men kissing, and they need to let me know. They need to let me know. Okay, let's see. I can probably give him a bow. I don't think a bow is a bad idea. But like a bow in like the Pokemon style bow, which they tend to be bigger. Hey. You should have told him you're a behillable. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you, I swear to God. Cronin. Oh, I miss you, Cronin. I miss you and your stupid jokes. I miss you and your stupid jokes. You're not getting banned for that, but you have lost any respect that I had for you. That is for sure. I no longer feel any respect for you, and that's fine. That is okay, I think. I think I can probably keep it like this, like keep it simple. Pokemon are not that, what's it called? Are not that detailed. And neither is he. His design is so... Miyabi's design is so nice because it's so simple and easy to draw. He got some very recognizable things. I'm probably gonna keep it like very rounded. I miss your streams, dude. Thank you. Honestly, I did miss being here a little bit. Not gonna lie. Just a little bit. I did miss it. Although I would say I did enjoy my break a lot. It was fun to be able to like do things without feeling like I have to be working on stuff 24/7. Otherwise, I will type of thing. It was fun to have some time to myself. That is absolutely for sure. But I did miss you. I missed you guys a lot. I miss being able to hang out with you and speak to you about things. And, I missed it when you guys would like be mean to me sometimes. Because you guys have this like weird thing in which like you're really supportive. But at the same time, you make fun of me like nobody else. I don't even think my mother makes that much fun of me as you guys do. Which I think that's, kind of part of the course. You want your audience to feel the need to sentimentally bully you. Just so that it's a bit of a close togetherness, At least that's what I feel about it. And I really enjoy it. And I also, in general, I just miss having somebody to talk to. Do you know what it is like to be an extrovert but struggle to make friends? Do you know what that is like? Because I don't think you understand how much I suffer for this. Because I don't really know how to make friends properly because my personality is a little bit overbearing, right? And so I don't really have many people to talk to. And when I go a long time without talking to people, what tends to happen is that I start going a little bit cuckoo banana. I start going a little crazy and I start talking to the wall. I start talking to literally anything that would have at least a modicum of response to what I'm saying. Like, I'm not kidding. I start talking to myself a lot more often when I don't have people to talk to. And it's a little bit concerning, to say the least. Primarily because it kind of speaks volumes of a mental state. I need to be speaking a lot. I like speaking, and if I don't speak, I explode. It happens. I mean, I know it happens, but still, I kind of just wanna... I don't know what it is like to be alone, Because I grew up with a big family, I kind of don't remember what it's like to be by myself. You know what I mean? And also what starts to happen when I start to get lonely, I guess. My taste starts getting weirder when I am alone for longer than 2 weeks. Because here's the thing. Because I don't really have anybody to talk to for 2 weeks, I kind of just go about alone. I kind of just have to entertain myself. And so one of the things that I really like to watch when I'm by myself, because it's kind of a bit of an embarrassing thing. I really like to watch weird ASMR. And when I'm talking weird, I'm talking weird. I'm talking like weird concepts that nobody ever thought about, Like, when I look for ASMR, I like the dumb scenarios where I can totally lose a sense of reality. Because, I would like to feel something for once in my life. And, yes, I am the little creature in the woods that needs a chiropractic adjustment. Brackets, I die at the end. And brackets, I do kind of like that. Yes, I would love to get my makeup done by the Galaxy Empress's wedding. And, I get arrested for committing treason. One of my favorite ASMR. And I got introduced to this because I was watching Sofia Niger's channel. One of my favorite ASMRs is nurse takes care of you in bed. You have the plague. Because it's such a dumb idea that it kind of just allows for anything to happen. I really like it when ASMR they improvise, Kelly Curse ASMR type of weird? No, I'm talking about like... Okay, when I say weird, I do not mean like, you know... on the sensual side. Because, you know, there's a lot of ASMR that is genuinely just talking really softly to the camera and not really being a personality, I guess. I like ASMR with personality. I like my ASMR to have a little bite to it, you know? I like to feel things when I do ASMR. And honestly, as much as I love deep male voices, I would like to not be horny when I listen to ASMR. I would like to be relaxed. Which is funny. It's kind of funny how much I like ASMR, considering how much I hate literally any other things that they recommend to you for relaxation, right? Because like one of the things that they recommend to you a lot, particularly when you're like anxious, is that you meditate. You know, meditation is at the top of recommendations for people to do when they're feeling stressed out. And so here's the thing. I am not able to relax when I am meditating. In fact, it feels like more of a stressful environment for me because my head is never quiet. Meditation requires for you to quiet the fuck down. And I cannot do that. That is not how my brain functions. That is not how my brain operates. So the problem is if I ever try to meditate, let's say I'm doing guided meditation, right? And I am sitting there being like, and now please close your eyes and imagine yourself as a pillow. Imagine yourself as a piece of pizza that's just laying there on the ground. You have recently been dropped and it's kind of cold, but you're just letting yourself be because you're a pizza on the ground. And I am sitting here being like, what kind of pizza am I? Am I like, do I have cherry flavoring? Do I have like cherry toppings? Am I a pineapple pizza? Wait, if the floor is cold, why am I on the floor? I want to get up. It's not cold. You know, it's not. I don't wanna. I want to get up. And then, you know, because I'm thinking about all of these things and I am supposed to be letting go of my perception of reality and engulfing myself into the delusion that I am supposed to be a pizza, I start getting anxious because like, wait, am I doing this wrong? Wait, I am doing this wrong because I'm supposed to be relaxed. I'm not supposed to be thinking about anything. So try to not think about things. Do not think about things. Don't think. No think. Not think. And then, because I'm concentrating not thinking about it, I am thinking about it. So like, I don't know how to meditate. I don't know how to keep quiet for more than 2 seconds. I don't know how to quiet the voices. Dr. King has a good video about meditation and ADHD. Is it really an ADHD? Is it ADHD that the fact that I cannot relax with meditation? Because I'm gonna tell you something, Chad. So, not too long ago, I may have discovered a couple things about myself at work. Not too long ago, my boss sent us to like the Teams chat. He sent us an autism test. He wanted to get us diagnosed, you know. My boss wanted to get us diagnosed, right? And so I did the test because I was kind of actually excited to find out. You know, I was actually kind of excited to find out what the fuck was wrong with me. You know, I was kind of excited to finally have an answer to an onslaught of very many things that I find weird about myself, right? And here's the thing. I also kind of felt like I wanted to take the test to, you know, show my coworkers that I am in fact not a weirdo, that I am in fact well adapted and normal. Guess what, bitch? I got the highest score out of my whole team except for my boss. My boss is the only one who got a higher score than me. So like, this whole score in general, I think the most that you can get is like 300, right? And so my score was 114. Heavy indication that I have autism and that I might need to get checked out. And then my boss got 257. So if I am on the spectrum, my boss is whatever is beyond that. If I'm on the spectrum, he's in the afterlife. He's in the afterlife. Whatever the afterlife for ADHD people are, he's over there. Because, like, Mary, I cannot believe. Color me surprised. Fuck off. Listen, I was surprised about it, okay? Listen, I do content moderation for a very popular video game, you know, that I cannot say because of NDA. But I do content moderation for a video game. That kind of job is not usually filled with people who are normal, you know? That kind of job requires you to be a little bit crazy in the head for you to be able to operate properly. So, like, I don't know. I'm just surprised that I got the highest score. Like, I'm not even surprised that it says that it may possibly have autism or whatever. Like, I always knew there was something wrong with me. That is not new. That is not news to anybody except for my mother, who, according to her, she had me tested and nothing ever came out, despite the fact that, well, right now I'm having a hard time concentrating. But I just expected to be on the more functional side, you know? I wanted to be on the more functional side. Well, yeah, at least you and your boss are somewhat similar. That must be a good thing. I mean, I guess he can sort of understand why I have trouble relating to people sometimes, you know? Although, to be fair, I feel like the questions were targeted. I'm gonna be so real. I feel like the questions were a little bit too targeted. I feel like it wasn't an actual test. I feel like it was just a way to call me autistic. Because, like, one of the questions was, sometimes I struggle to understand why people don't like me. And I'm like, well, fuck off. Well, fuck you too. And then the other questions were like, sometimes I struggle to understand what people mean when they say, I don't like you. It's stuff like that. Sometimes I struggle to understand the phrase no. You know, the type of thing that you feel like a little bit that it's like, are we sure that this is a test or is this just like an intervention? Like, you know, am I being told something? Is this a message that somebody wants to relate to me? You know, that's what it felt like. Does somebody need to say something? Because, like, we can chat. I'm a very open person. I'm very open to feedback. It's the reason why they hire me at my job. So, like, I don't know. What do you guys feel about that? Do you guys feel like it was an ambush? Because it certainly felt like it was. Like, it literally felt like, you know, we have written some letters and we would like to talk about how much your stupidity has affected us. Here's the odd thing. Whether your boss takes the test, I think it was supposed to be just a lighthearted thing, right? I think it was supposed to be just a lighthearted thing to liften up the mood, make the job feel a little bit less like a drag. And so he made us take the test just for the fun of it, just for the fuck of it, right? And now, not only do my coworkers know that I am not normal, I am the most abnormal out of all of them. Not only have I been outed to the people, among the weirdos, I'm the weirdo. And here's the thing: it's not that my coworkers are and don't have their own quirks or things like that. I mean, I have a coworker, her name, for the sake of anonymity, let's call her Sophia, you know? For the sake of anonymity, let's call her Sophie, right? Let's call her Sophie. So, Sophie is a pretty big Jujutsu Kaisen fan. And she doesn't have any shame. She is shameless. Sophie is shameless. There is not a single shameful bone in her body. And you know how I know this? Because 2 days ago, she was walking around in a skirt. And Sophie likes tattoos. She's tatted, right? She's tatted. She has a 2 full legs, full tattoos. I got a look at one of her legs not too long ago. 2 days ago, actually. What is the name? Yes, he has Toji Fushiguro in Shibari with her tits out, bulge, prominent, tattooed on her leg. She also has Itadori, also in Shibari, boobs prominent in her other leg. And I'm pretty sure, I think she probably has like a very risque fan art up above. So like, Sophie has no chill. Like, I respect the fuck out of that though. Cause like, that lets me know what kind of woman you are, and I appreciate that. The fact that you let people know what you're about immediately. That is something that everybody can appreciate. Like, I know you a freak, and I love you for that. We all love Sophie out of the office. She's kind of fun. She's also Sophie knows psychology, right? Sophie studies psychology. She wanted to be a psychologist, which kind of funny because she self-admittedly has also something wrong with her. So it's kind of funny that she wanted to be a psychologist when she also needs to go to psychology. But then again, though, that's kind of just how psychologists are, you know. After seeing so many people with fucked up things about themselves, I'm sure that you, at some point, when you're a psychologist, you might need psychology as well. But anyway, Sophie self-admittedly said that she's a weirdo, and because she's a psychologist, she kind of unconsciously psychoanalyzes people. And it's so funny because at some point in time we were eating lunch, and she started and my other coworkers asked Sophie about themselves and what she saw on them, and she was like, daddy issues, anxiety, you're weird, you need to get a doctor. And the funniest part is that Sophie didn't say anything about me. Because I did ask her, hey, what do you think of me? What's wrong with me? Can you finally figure out why I'm like this? And all she told me was, like, oh, I haven't finished analyzing you yet. I actually have no idea what you're about. And I'm like, does that mean that there is something really wrong with me? Does that mean that there's that should I be medicated? Should I be concerned? Is that a concern that we need to address with my therapist when eventually I have the money to go back to her? Because it was a little bit too concerning that she had something to say about everybody except me, and now I'm sitting here being like, am I the killer? Is this the bow of a killer, Bella? Am I supposed to be concerned about that? I don't know. It feels like I should be. I would say though, my coworkers have been pretty accepting, not me. I did saw that comment earlier, but I was sorry that I didn't respond to it. But they found out they am gay. I mean, I told them the first thing, you know. I am too old to be hiding about who I am and what I am about, right? I feel like at this point in my life, I don't really give a fuck if people care the fact that I'm gay or not. But you know, I told them out straight up the gate because it was gonna happen eventually. You know, something was gonna slip. Something was gonna slip, and the mask was gonna be up, and the jig was gonna be up that I'm a homosexual, right? Because like, it's not a surprise to anybody. Does this look right? This feels wrong. This feels wrong, but I cannot peg why. But then again, I don't want to think too hard about it. What do you send? What's this? She has a 2 full legs. Oh. Thank you for the clip. I appreciate it. I wish I was better at storytelling, but my mind is too scatterbrained for me to be able to do that properly. You know? My mind is an enigma, and I struggle thinking about things, you know? There you go. I feel like maybe... No, it should be right. Maybe the reason why it feels so weird is because it needs to be more... hanging, I guess. On the topic of bunny Pokemon, if you were one, which one would you be? Are we talking just bunny Pokemon, or are we talking Pokemon in general? Because like the answer depends on your bunny one, since you are one. Probably Baneri. Let's be honest. I think Baneri suits me pretty well. And with my proportions, because I don't know if you do it. Listen. Let me just get up here a little bit. I don't know if you've seen these hips, but these hips don't lie, you know? These hips do not lie. I don't know if you're aware of the game that I have. I don't know if you're aware of my game, but like, these hips do not lie. But like, Lopunny does fit in, you know? Lopunny does fit. Oh, let me take it out. People underestimate my game. They underestimate my hip game. I have a question for like the newer for like the people who are like on the newer side of watching me. How long did it take you to figure out that I am not, in fact, a woman? How long did it take you to figure out that my gender identity is whatever the fuck I feel like that day? Because I feel like some people do not know, and some people do. It's kind of like one of those things that it kind of comes naturally to people to call me she, but then they question about it when they listen to my voice again. It happened recently with Salem. My friend Salem, who has been helping me out with a lot of the Pokemon stuff as of late, he was presenting me to other people, and he went like, "Oh, and this is Rin, and she, oh wait, what gender are you again?" And I'm like, "Today is he, but normally it's whatever you want to feel like, you know." And now I think about that. I think about that every day now. How often do people feel awkward that they don't know what exactly my sex are? You know what I have? You know what my goals with like the whole fitness thing is? My goal with me being healthier now is that at some point in time I would have the body, enough of an androgynous body that genuinely people do not believe that I was born a man. That are my goals. Not only do I want to have a big ass, I want to have a femalicious body. Because I feel like it would be so funny. It would be so funny too. Like it's already fun enough as it is to drop my voice when people think that I'm a woman. Just be like, hello, handsome. It's so fun. It's generally very fun. Hello. I wonder how long I could go like speaking like that. Cause like when I was younger, my voice used to be deeper. I used to be more of a. I used to sound closer to a guy. What the fuck is happening with my pen pressure? Hello? Can you work? Thank you. I used to sound more masculine when I was younger, but nowadays I feel like I had the reverse of puberty. My voice got higher as I grew up. So I'm kind of curious. How long can I keep it up? Because now it kind of hurts. It kind of hurts to do a lower voice than what I'm used to. Cause like going lower, kind of around here. I think I can go lower. Low. I am a man. I have testosterone in my body. Low. I think this is as low as I can go. Is that low? That probably doesn't sound as low as I think it is. That probably does not sound as low as I think it actually is. But you know what the funny thing is like is that oh god, it's taking me so much to actually keep up that voice. Holy shit. You know what the funny thing is like is that I heard a woman with a deeper voice than you, Ren. Wow, that's a read. Damn. I'm getting red. I'm getting destroyed up in here. I got red. You destroyed me now. Chain smokers. Does that mean that I need to start smoking if I want to have like a sexy voice? Man. Manly. Man. I am a real boy, Papa. I'm a real boy. Honestly, that kind of does make me feel good, though. It makes me feel good that I have a higher voices than most women. That makes me feel fit. It makes me feel so fit. It makes me feel so soft and feminine. All right. You know, I was supposed to draw I Love Generation 1 today. I don't think that's gonna happen anymore. I keep on overestimating myself, you know? That is the problem that I tend to have. That is one of my biggest problems sometimes, is that I overestimate myself, you know? I forget how much of a yapper I am and how much I just cannot stop talking. And I forget that, no, Renan, you're not gonna finish even one of them in 2 hours. It's about to be 2 hours and you have not even finished one of them. What are you talking about? You dumb bitch. But yeah, there might be a part 2 or several parts to this. There might be several parts to this, unfortunately. Does that look right? It looks right to me. Oh yeah, you weren't able to watch the good. The good what? The good? What good are we talking about? Are we talking about The Good Place? I want to watch The Good Place. It sounds like it would be a good series, but I heard like mixed reviews about it. I feel like people like it until a certain point and then they don't. Have you guys seen The Good Place? Is there a good is it a good thing? Is it a good one? Never seen it. I only heard it, but I don't know what it's about. I mean, from what I know, it's kind of like the afterlife thing, like the purgatory per se. So like the series takes place from a girl who accidentally went to the good place, which I guess would be heaven nowadays. No, it's not purgatory, it's heaven. So the good place is heaven and the bad place is hell, right? And so the whole premise of the story is that there is a girl who had the same name as somebody who was supposed to be in the good place, and she got sent there by accident. You know, she's not supposed to be there. And because she's not supposed to be there, she doesn't quite actually fit in with the people who are in the good place. She is selfish. She is generally unpleasant to be around. So like that's the concept of it. And so, you know, nowadays I don't really watch shows Nowadays, I don't really watch shows on like Netflix or the actual TV, right? You know, I never watch Netflix of actual TV anymore. You know what I do? I am treated to the cinematographic experience that is just YouTube Shorts, because you know people repost movies, and whenever I find a movie that I find interesting, I quite literally just like go to the profile, scroll down, and start watching the whole movie on YouTube Shorts. Because you know, why pay for the cinema when you can just use YouTube videos? I guess it's not even good. They often cut out parts that is like. Did you watch the Mario movie that recently came out? I haven't watched it yet because the posters on TikTok and YouTube have not gotten to it. But I plan to. I actually do want to watch it. Not gonna lie. I do want to watch it. But I have nobody to go with. Like yesterday. So yesterday I went to a restaurant by myself, right? I got adventurous enough to go to a restaurant and just order something, because you know what? I had a bit of extra money and I felt like I wanted some food. So I went to a restaurant by myself. I invited nobody. No friends, no family. I was alone there. And so I asked for a table for myself. Do you know how weird the fucking waitress looked at me? Do you know how weird the waitress looked at me when I told her that I wanted a table for myself and myself alone? I almost felt like I got chastised right at that moment. And right after I went into the table, sat down, the amount of families that came after I sat down made me feel so bad. I felt like the scum of the earth for taking up so much space just for me. Like, I felt so awkward and so weird. Like, not only was I eating by myself, now I have to watch as kids get impatient because there is no other tables, and I have taken a whole 4-person table for myself, and I didn't even sit myself down. I never even sat myself down. I got assigned a table. I only went out to eat by myself once, and boy, it was so damn awkward. Never again. It is awkward because here's the thing: not only do people expect you to go with somebody, right? Like, it's also, you kind of feel like you're paying out a little bit. Like, you kind of feel a bit like you are eating too much. Because one of the things that happened while I was at the restaurant is not only did I feel bad that I was sitting down there while families were waiting for their own table, I asked for 2 dishes. I asked for chilaquiles and a salad. You know, I'm thinking to myself that usually in restaurants, salads and meals in general tend to be like in the lower echelon of bigness. It tends to be like very small, right? Very small portions. I wasn't expecting a full course meal. I was just expecting something like mid, right? The way that the plate that came out of the server's hand was bigger than my fucking head. And I have a pretty big head. I have some real estate up in the shoulders. Like, it was so much food that I am convinced that you're not supposed to eat it by yourself. I am convinced that the portions that they give is for 2 people to eat from the same plate. You know? Kinda all romantic and shit. And now that I'm realizing it was... Maybe the waitress looked at me weird that I was by myself, because usually couples go there. And maybe that's why the portions are so big. But anyway, I couldn't even finish the salad. I couldn't even finish the salad. I was too full and I felt bad. I felt so bad that I made them make that food for me, and I'm not eating it anymore. So you know what I did? I ate as much as I could of the salad until I was almost about to puke, and I was like, you know what? Can I take this to go? And this is your lesson, Chad. Never go to a restaurant alone ever again. Never go to a restaurant alone. If for some reason you go to a restaurant and they get surprised that you're by yourself, run. Get out of there. First of all, the food is probably gonna be huge, and you're gonna feel huge because you're gonna be eating too much. So yeah, I am never again doing that. Never again shall I be found unappreciated of food. I came across this one anime account where the ghosts anime dead account where the ghosts hunt your phone and live on the internet and wild BL vibes. Huh. Hold on, I think I had a stroke reading that. Can you like re-explain that for me? Can you explain that for me a bit slower, please? Back to the movies topic. How about going with a sibling or something? And my siblings don't really care about Mario. That's the thing. Like, my siblings are not as much into video games and anime as much as I am, which is kind of sad. Like, the most my brother is interested when it comes to video games is literally FIFA. So, like, that lets you know what his taste in range is for video games, which is basically nothing. It's like the white bread of video games. So, like, I have nobody to take to the movies anyway. You know what I will watch by myself though? You know what I will watch by myself, and that is non-negotiable? I am going to the Devil's Wear Prada 2 premiere. I am going to that. I will not miss it. I will not miss it at all. I want to watch that movie so bad, and I don't care that I look weird. I don't care that like if I look like a loner. I want to watch that movie. I grew up with Devil's Wear Prada. I know you know how much I love Devil's Wear Prada. You know that scene with the belt? You know that scene with the belt that there is just two blue two blue turquoise aquamarine belts, right? I actually know why she picked the one that she picked. I can tell you exactly why. Because I watched the movie so much that I actually understand what her thought process was. You know? There's an anime called That Account. It's about ghosts that fit on your phone, and it has some random pointless vibes. Oh, I might watch it. Honestly, this is the era of BL not being BL and like homosexuals just being normalized, because not only is that anime that you're telling me about, there's also Witch Hat Atelier. Witch Hat Atelier has a canon gay relationship. There was also the one with the invisible man who was very hot for some reason. I have never been so attracted to something I can't see, because that man, they sexualized the fuck out of that man. They took the opportunity to the fact that we cannot actually see him to give him the most sexual poses that you could ever seen in your fucking life. You know? Oh, I think it's called The Invisible Man's Wife, algo así. It's something like that. Is that what it's called? Invisible. Yeah, The Invisible Man and His Soon-to-Be Wife. That is the name of the anime. I watched that anime, and that one also has like a canon gay couple. They're actually not really main characters. They're just supporting characters, but you know, they are very present on the anime, and I love it. I loved it so much. I think I'm done with the sketch. Well, that looks like garbage. Love that. I need to get better. But yeah, it's the era of BL just being like you know, being like normalized and gay relationships being way more common in anime. And I'm kind of loving that. I'm loving that a lot, actually. I like that we're in an era in which anime doesn't have to be explicitly veiled for gay relationships to show up. It's a nice time to be alive, y'all. It's indeed a nice time to be alive. Okay, I need to fix this because, like, this honestly kind of looks a little ugly. And I know why. It's because it has no line variance. It has no line variance. There is no tangents or anything. There is a lot of tangents and stuff like that. So, you know, once I give it line variance, it's gonna look a bit more decent. Oh, and also, it probably looks weird because it doesn't have a nose. Oh, this is just like real VTubers. They don't have noses. I forgot to give him a nose, and I was like, why does it look weird? Well, it's because it doesn't have a nose. I'm making him a biblically accurate VTuber. You know, this is biblically accurate. Hey, Marisa, how you doing, sweetheart? Hope you're doing okay. What you been up to, Marisa? I haven't seen you in a while. Amazing art concept. Thank you. It's just Miyabi. It's just Miyabi as a rabbit. Which I don't think looks that much like a Pokemon, to be honest, but you know. It's just Miyabi. Guys, don't lie to me. Does this actually look like a rabbit? Because I feel like it doesn't. I feel like I'm just lying to myself. But like, I feel like it doesn't look like a rabbit. It's not because I changed too much of it. But like at this point, what do? I mean, I could just give it another spike here just to pretend. I think that's what I'm gonna do, actually, just to make it feel a bit. I feel like the extra spike is kind of helping it feel more like the Pokemon, you know? It gets funny. Hi, Gargret! How you doing, sweetheart? How's it going? You doing okay? I mean, Miyabi does kind of give bunny, don't you think? And look at this boy. Look at this dude. Look at this man and tell me that he doesn't give bunny. He kind of gives bunny. Like, I feel like it's fair for him to look bunny. It looks like the Pokemon that looks like a cartoon that looks like a rabbit. You are so helpful, Marisa. You are so helpful. Thank you. I appreciated that. That is the best way to describe it. I go man trying to practice men with large packs. I mean, I wouldn't know anything about. I wouldn't know anything about men with large packs. I wouldn't know anything. I would not know anything. I don't know what you talk about. Men with large pack? No. Men with large packs? I don't know what you're talking about. What is it like? What is it like? What is it like to know how to draw men with large packs? What is it like? I'm a visual learner. Can somebody show me men with large packs, please? I don't think I've ever seen a man with large pectoral muscles. You know? I'm a visual learner, so please, if you know any man with large pectoral muscles, I need to know. I need to know. I'm gonna turn around for my new model so I can 3D model it and turn it into around. Makes me sad. Oh, hold on. I had a stroke. Let me try and read that message again. I've been working on a turnaround for my new model so I can 3D model it, and the turnaround makes me sad. Oh, okay, I see. No, I get you. I get you. Particularly with 3D models, when you make like reference sheets of that, it's kind of hard to do the side view, because it's like it doesn't because like people don't look. The side view is weird because you're so used to looking at something from the front. You know, you're so used to looking at something from the front that when you look at it from the side, it just looks kind of uncanny, and you have to line up everything. You know, turnarounds need to be lined up properly. Like, you actually need to do some math to be able to like do it, and I am just not good at it. I'm not very good at turnarounds. Holy shit, I don't know who to draw. Ah, can you please? Okay, you know what? I'm spending way too much time on this sketch, so let me just grab some colors. Let me just put some colors in, and then we'll move on to the next boy, because otherwise I'm gonna be here forever with Miyavi. I'm gonna be here forever if I don't do this properly. So now here's the question, actually, Chad. Here's the question. Because Miyavi's shirt is white, should we turn Rabbit into should we make him red? Because I feel like making him red is probably gonna pull him too far away from the Pokemon, but at the same time, I don't know that we want to do white fur when the color that's supposed to be a shirt is also white. You know, let me just make it darker. You. Shiny Rabot. Oh, wait, let me check. Where's Rabot? Oh, Shiny Rabot is gray. Oh, that looks kind of ugly. That looks kind of ugly. Damn, that's only a face a mother could love. Jesus. Shiny Rabot looks ugly as fuck. Wait, Gargrath, you know what would be so funny? Gargrath, you know what would be so fucking funny? It would be fucking amazing, Gargrath, if you could, if you could, like, draw the side profile very poorly, and you know, have you ever seen those like sim memes in which like the sim looks perfectly fine from the front, but when they turn it around, it's like a completely deformed sim? I feel like you should do the same. Like, you look normal when you're looking from the front, but as soon as you turn around, like your face is so deformed and flat. It would be so fucking funny. That would be like a nice toggle or something, you know? I feel like that would be a nice thing to do. Personally, at least. Well, anyway. I mean, this color is really close. It's just, it needs to be redder. It needs to be more of a pinkish red. So we can try this. I mean, I can always just grab Miyavi's actual hair color. Hey, I just realized something. Oopsie. There you go. That is not the color I meant to draw. Grab. Yeah, I think making him red is the move. I think making him the same color as his hair is the move. That is not what I meant to do. Hog. And then his eyes are straight up just yellow. They're literally just yellow. Oh, this is actually turning out so good. Sí, sí puedo comer. Sí, nomás háganlo con la salchicha de pavo. Creo que sí. A ver, de todas formas, fíjese ahí. Creo que sí puedo. Pero fíjese, de todas formas. Y si no, nomás la pura salchicha. I'm really down for the game. That's so good. I'm telling you. I have good ideas. Just people don't trust me to have them. People don't trust me to have good ideas, but I know that I do. And people underestimate me for it. You know what I mean? You know what? This is drawn so shittily that I can probably just... Hello? What does not work? Well, I know why now. Oopsie. Oh, I remember what I wanted to say. You know what it is, Cat? It's impressionist artwork. I'm pretty sure that's the movement. I'm pretty sure that's actually the movement that makes like art kind of ugly. Impressionist artwork, indeed. Impressionism. Then this is supposed to be yellow. This is also supposed to be red. Oh, it's because it's closed. Oopsie. I can just do this. Ah, my nose is so stuffy. Why does it do this to me? Why? Honestly, his color palette is not too dissimilar from... Color palette is not too dissimilar from the actual thing, you know? It's not actually that far. I guess I can make his yellow. Just like echo the boots. His boots are so cute, by the way. I want boots like this. I've been craving... My body has been craving craving booties just like this. I want booties. I want ankle boots. But I feel like maybe my legs are too thick for ankle boots. That's the problem with ankle boots. Is that they don't look good on anyone, but he makes them look so good. Look at these ankle boots. Look at these ankle boots. They're so cute. I want them. Give it to me. Give it to me now. Oh. The world is so unfair. There you go. Ah, shit. No! We're getting there. We're getting there, Chad. We're getting there. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your pretty little head. We're getting there. I mean, I feel like this looks right. Yeah, that looks right. That feels right. That feels right when it comes to perspective. Oh, anyway. Because Peters, I want to draw again, have huge pecs, but cutting board abs, drawing cutting board abs, drawing started doing it for me. I mean, you can always make an interpretation. I'm pretty sure that whoever VTuber you want to draw is gonna be grateful that you wanted to draw them anyway, even if it's not like completely accurate to real life, you know. I feel like they would be grateful for the drawing. I know I would. I mean, you drew me with a huge ass. When you drew me with a huge ass, and I was kind of grateful for it because I'm like, yeah, I do want the gas. I do want kind of ass. So don't worry too much. Just go with what feels right, you know. Go with what feels right. Now the there. Let me make this darker so you can see. Oh my god, it's so cute! It doesn't really look like a Pokemon, but it looks so cute! Oh wait, I can at least I can make this yellow. It looks more like an Animal Crossing character, to be honest. That's just a cute crossover. Thank you! I'm not really sure if it really looks like a Pokemon though. I mean, I guess it sort of looks like the inspiration, but like, I don't know. Changing the colors does feel a little bit too far away, doesn't it? Juan Carlos Bodoque. No! Not Juan Carlos. Ay, güey, ¿cuáles eran esos? Partes célebres. Un momento. Cállate el hocico, güey. ¿Cómo que Juan Carlos Bodoque? Te va a matar, cabrón. Te va a chingar, güey. Te va a chingar. Juan Carlos Bodoque. I can't do this anymore. Hold on. I need a quote. I need a quote. I need a quote. Please give me a quote. I need a quote. Frases célebres. Aquí está. Esta fue la nota verde. Soy Juan Carlos Bodoque. Ah, Dios mío. I can't do this. ¿A poco no, güey? Cállate el hocico. Cállate el hocico. Why are you bringing the Mexican out of me, güey? Why are you bringing the Mexican out of me? I'm supposed to be role-playing as an American. You know? That's what I'm meant to do here. I'm supposed to be role-playing as an American. And you're making me Spanish. You're making me speak Spanish. How dare you? Ya no puedo ver esto de la misma forma. I can't see it like this anymore. No, I kind of want to change it. I don't want him to look like Juan Carlos Bodoque. I don't want him to look like that. Why you do this to me? Put on in your band. I don't want you anymore. Go home. I get it here. No, Juan Carlos Bodoque. Oh. I mean, we can do something. Let's try and... I can always change the color. Se va la burger. No, don't go. I forgive you. You may be forgiven for your sins, even though I don't think you deserve it. But you may be forgiven. For now. We can always try this of making, you know, I guess making the face more like closer to what the actual Pokemon is. Does that feel closer to the Pokemon? I feel like this feels closer, no? Or does that feel farther away? I don't know. What do you guys think? Aside from the fact that he looks like Juan Carlos Bodoque, what do you guys think? Do we like the full red skin? Do we like it with like a lighter face color? Well, no, I'm not talking about what's it called? Contrast right now. But I can do that, but I'm not talking about contrast. Because what you're picking up is okay, because it's the same color, it just kind of blends into each other, which it is kind of the point a little. Okay, now that's literally just straight up gray. Love that. I don't know. I don't know, girl. I don't know that. I think I like it better with fully red. But the thing with fully red is that he kind of looks like a Muppet. He looks a little bit like a Muppet if he's fully red, so I don't know. But if I do this, I don't actually mind that the color is the same color as the face. So, I mean, we can change it now, but I can't believe I did that Muppet. I hate you. I hate you so much. I think I'm gonna go with the full red. Do I? Ah, it's so difficult to decide. It's so difficult to decide. I don't know what I should do. Hold on. I do need to. What I do need to do though is the even the characteristic of the Pokemon. There you go. I don't know what a Muppet is, so it doesn't look like one. Wait, you don't know what a Muppet is? Are you not familiar with the game of Kermit the Frog? Do you not know who Kermit the Frog is? I hate it here. I hate it here. I actually hate it here. Oh. I'm gonna keep it like this for now. I'm gonna keep it like this for now. Red feels a star more stylish. True. I think I'm gonna go with red. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with full red. I feel like it fits better to go with the full red rather than, you know, the original. I guess Kermit the Frog is a frog, but that's a Muppet though. That is what Muppets are. They are puppets of an animal. That's what they are. That's a Muppet. Anyway, so we completed Rapod. Because I do need to... Okay, so chat, here's the thing. I think we're gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna end stream. Despite the fact that I wanted to do more like that. But... we're about to be coming up into we're about to be coming up into 2 hours and a half, right? And here's the thing. I still need to do my workout, and I still need to shower. And I need to go to bed by latest 12 a.m. And it's currently 9:30, and I'm about to be 9:30. So I literally only have time for one more. So I'm gonna leave it up to you, okay? I'm gonna leave it up to you. So we have Miyavi. We have Hanasaki Miyavi here. So cute. So lovely. We love him. We have Miyavi. And now we have Isuru, Arudan, Rika. We have Kira or Susaku. So which one do we do next? Which one do you guys feel like looking at right now? We could go in order. If we go in order, it would be Isuru next. And I feel like Isuru will be faster because, well, it's a cat. It's a cat. What else do you want? It's a cat. Yeah. So you guys want Isuru? Are we going with Isuru? Alolan Meowth? I mean, could be. Wait, let me look at Alolan Meowth. Oh wait, Alolan Meowth would actually be kind of funny. Oh wait, I kind of live for Alolan Meowth, the idea of Alolan Meowth. Wait, I kind of live for that. Hold on. Oh wait, no. I think I'm thinking about a different cat. I think about it. Let's see. Let me look at. Will Delcatty fit him? Oh, that's not Delcatty. Well, no, Delcatty's cute. But I'm not sure that Delcatty fits him exactly. And Skitty is also not. Skitty could be a fit. It could fit. Esper. Ooh, Esper could be good for Isuru. Let's see. Esper. I'm not fully convinced. Like, we can put it here, actually. We can put it here. Like, we can put it here, and then you can look at... You guys can look at them side by side and think about it, so... We have Esper. Esper is a contendant. Alolan Meowth. Where's Alolan Meowth? Meow. Where's Alolan Meowth? Where's Meow? Wait, I feel like Alolan Meowth kind of fits. Wait, shut up. Wait, shut up. Oh shit, I feel like Alolan Meowth fits kind of really well though. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alolan Meowth fits really well actually. Holy shit. Okay. Alolan Meowth. Who else? Who else do we have? What's another cat Pokemon? I guess Esper's evolution. Meowstic. Is it Meowstic? Yeah, it's Meowstic. Esper's evolution kind of fits also. A Meowstic could be good fit too. So these are our options, Chad. These are our options. We have Meowstic. Actually, like, no, Esper is better. So let me just find another option before we go. Measles. Measles could also be good. I mean, I'm grabbing a Alolan's Neasel, but it's basically the same thing. It's basically the same thing, really. Copy. Okay, so these are our options. Pancham? 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 I don't remember him. Wait. Wait, Pancham kinda fits too. But no, it's not a cat, it's a thing. It's not very cat-like. I don't know. You know, I feel like Pancham could fit somebody else. I feel like Pancham could fill somebody else. So right now we have this is what we have, okay? So we have Alolan Meowth, we have Meowstic, and we have Sneasel. So what we're gonna do is the following, you know? What we're gonna do is the following. Type 1 if you want Alolan Meowth. Type 2 if you want Meowstic. Type 3 if you want Sneasel. I'll be reading. I'll be checking. In the meantime, I'm going to try and not perish. Okay, we have a couple threes. Anybody else want to vote for 3? Or anybody else want to vote for something else? Remember, time is now. Time is ticking. One. Okay, we have 1-1. And another vote for 1. Anybody else want to vote for 1? Anybody else? Okay, we have 2 votes for 1. We have a tie now. We have a tie. Apparently, nobody wants a Alolan Meowstic, and nobody wants Meowstic, so that's fine. Fuck me, I guess. Who else? Who else is voting? We need a tiebreaker. We need a tiebreaker. It's either 1 or 3. 1 or 3. We need a tiebreaker. You're the tiebreaker. No, I'm not. I'm supposed to be impartial to this. You guys are supposed to be. 1 again, then no. I do not take double votes. This is not politics. This is not politics. We're not running for the American president over here. We're actually trying to be democracy. We are democracy. So we need for us to be tiebreak. Anybody wants a tiebreaker? Anybody has a tiebreaker? Let me check something, because somebody did recommend Pokemon. in the post that I did on Twitter. So let me just check it real quick. Let me just check it real quick. Yeah, this girly popped in. Oh god, I just literally looked at the fucking Twitter. Wait, girl, are you here? Laurie, are you here? You're so dumb. I love you, Laurie. So sweet. No wonder people are saying. No wonder people are showing up for this stream. Somebody's promoting it on the side. Let me see. Let me check what did they say. Oh, they didn't say JP boys, unfortunately. They only said for the EM boys. Okay, fine. You know what? Since you guys cannot make up your mind, I'll pick. And I'm going with Sneasel. So fuck y'all. Y'all cannot make up your minds. Guys, I'm asking you to help me make decisions that you don't make, and you don't help me. You don't help me out. How dare? How dare you? Okay, so what is the pose that he does for his? Isuru. 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 Yummy. You know, now that I think about it, Isuru kind of looks a little damaged. Like when you zoom into his model, he kind of looks like he has seen some shit. I hope you sneezled and shut up, Marisa. you're so cringe. You're so cringe. I love you, Marisa. Never change. He looks kinda sad. You know which Pokemon has seen some shit as well? Esper? I mean, I saw an Esper get kicked in the head once. If you say Mewtwo? Wait, look at this gayness though. Is that what his 3D pose model looks like? I feel like it. Is it? No, I feel like I saw it differently on the website. Hold on. I need to look at the official one. They changed it. Okay, they did change it. So this is the post in the official. This is the post in the official website for cover for HOLOSTARS, right? This is the post that he has. You know, which I am posting them as their 3D model. You know, that's what I'm doing. However, I'm looking at the Vtuber wiki to look at it for a little bit. They completely changed it. Why did they change it so much? Look at this. I mean, it's probably model quality, right? I feel like the model quality is a lot better on the newer one. But like, why did they change it? This one is actually kind of cute. This one is actually so cute. What the hell? Why did they change it? I like this. Well, not really. I feel like this suits his personality better. But this one is so cute. This one is so cute. Just kind of, you know, hiding a little bit with his hat, with his hoodie. It's so cute. It's adorable. God damn it. Yeah, no, but this one fits his personality better. Now, we're going with the one that's official. People know and people know. Okay, so now we have a dilemma. What do I do? Sneasel or Esper? Sneasel or Esper? Sneasel or Esper? I guess. Well, but Esper has his face though. Like, sure, it is true that sorry, not Esper. Sneasel has his face though, because like, sure, it is true that Esper has seen some shit, But if you look at the face of his, if you look at his face shape, if you look at his face shape, they kind of look alike, don't they? Like, these are twins. As far as I'm concerned, these two are twins. Niso is like, I don't know. I'm twin decisive. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna go with Esper. I feel like because... You know why it is? It's because Isuru is tiny. Isuru is tiny. Isuru is tiny, just about as tiny, just about as... I think he's even tinier than me. That works out. That works out. It's so dumb. Okay, here. Anyway. I mean, if I had to draw them based on anatomy, then I think if I had to draw them based on anatomy, I'm pretty sure that Esper is smaller than him. So it'd probably be around here-ish, maybe. I actually drew an Esper not too long ago for the Poison Gym Leader. Which, by the way, do you guys want to see how that's going? I made quite a hefty progress since the last time that you guys saw the Poison Gym Leader. I feel very proud of what I did, to be honest. You guys want to see it? Cause I'd be so happy to show you. This one is more of a triangular body. Maybe a quick glimpse. Sure. Where is it? I should have it here somewhere. No, that's not it. Drawing files. Clip Studio. There you are. Oh god, please don't crash my PC. There you go. Look! I finished the design basically. The design is completely finished. next time that I stream this, next time that I stream for the Poison Gym Leader, what we're actually gonna be focusing on is character interactions. But what do you guys think? Do you guys like her? I put a lot of work in her color palette. Her color palette is what took me the longest to figure out, to be honest. Because I just couldn't figure out how to make the green and pink work without it looking like a straight up flower. So I went more with like green and purple, with focusing a bit more on the green. Because, you know, there is no Poison Gym Leader that is like fully green yet. Most of them are pink and purple. So I decided to focus on the green. And look at these. Look at them shoes. Look at them shoes. They're filled with poison. They're clear shoes that are filled with poison. You know? It's so funny. And also, I don't know. I'm in love with her in general. I'm in love with her clothes. Her clothes are really fun. And also, look at her makeup. I was inspired by Gyaru makeup to make a look like her. And I'm very excited. I'm very excited. She feels like she's very fun to draw. So I'm very excited to get back into that next week whenever we get it. Anyway, let's not get too distracted, shall we? Let's not get too distracted. We got Pokemon to draw. This is like a picture plan, which it kind of works, you know, big to draw. Does it? Does it look like a picture plan? You know, now the problem with picking Esper as the... What's it called? As the inspo for this is that... Congrats, it looks really good. Thank you. The problem with picking Esper as the inspo for this is that, you know, Isuru does have one of his ears of his hoodie is kind of like laid down and the other one standing up, right? If I do that, doesn't that mean that Esper doesn't have control of his psychic power and may blow up? I remember seeing something like that. That Esper actually has eyes on its ears. Hold on. He's supposed to be looking down on you here, so... Then again, that's kind of difficult to do when you kind of got beady eyes, but you know. I think it's only from Meowstic. No, Esper has them too. Esper has them too. Hold on. Well, they're not really ears, I guess. They're more... They're not really eyes, I guess. They're more of a... I'm looking at this here. These look weirder. I don't know what these are then. What are these? What are you for? Why do you have them? What are they? I don't know what they are. I thought they did. But no, they have like... All this reminds me of, it reminds me a little bit of, what's it called? They're pineapple rings. It reminds me a little bit of what's the name of that thing? Did Troy become human for the androids? They have that on their forehead too. Anyway, let's move on. Hey Chad, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something real funny. Are you guys ready for the? Are you guys ready for the funny? I don't think you guys are ready for the funny. I have not saved a single time throughout this whole stream. Oh, I'm living a dangerous life, dude. I'm living a dangerous life. I live the dangerous life, Sue. I really do need to get a redeem. I need to get a redeem to help me save. Figure out how to save. I think I know what I'm gonna call this series, by the way. I think I'm gonna call it PokeStars. PokeStars sounds cute. It kind of sounds like Pocket Stars, which I guess is kind of what it is. PokeStars is adorable. Now, here's the thing, though. It's a little bit more difficult to figure out the way to do Isur's clothes in this. Because, like, Rabbit had the advantage that Rabbit had, like, fur patterns and stuff like that that already look like they were clothes. So, like, what do we do with Isuru now, though? Because Isuru... Because, like, you know... Esper is actually naked. Esper is actually a bit naked. So, like, what do we do with this? Is the question that I'm asking today on the studio. Give him the code, it looks good. Do we though? Because I feel like that's kind of cheap, but I don't know. I don't know how else to represent it other than just do it, you know? The strong idea would be to strip. You want to strip Isuru? I mean, I guess that's fine. He's 26 years old. You know what's so funny about him? So, he made a stream not too long ago saying that he felt bad that he lied to his audience about his age. You know? Because he said that he was 24. When in reality, he was 26. And I'm sitting here being like, girl, that's not that much of a difference. You have not changed that much. You can calm down a little bit. It's okay. The things that cute boys like him are concerned with. He has lied to us. He has deceived us. He has deceived us about his age, and therefore he shall perish. How the fuck does Esper's ears work? They are a circle. But how does circle work? I do not know. How does one circle? How do you circle? I mean, I feel like once I add the fur, it's probably gonna look better. I think the thing with Esper, though, is that Esper has such a specific way of looking that it's kind of difficult to transform it into anything else. Okay, what the fuck happened here? I did not do that. I need to make his body smaller because his head is meant to be bigger. Okay. And then how do I do this? I guess I do it like as if they were normal arms instead of the noodle arms that they actually are. This looks awful. Oh, this looks so bad. Oh, this looks bad. Don't worry, I'll fix it. I'll fix it later. For now, we need to make it exist and then we'll make it better. Oh, this looks so bad. Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord. I don't think Esper was meant to do anything than have his hands right beside him. That's it. Holy shit. This looks terrible. They need to revoke my artist license because this looks awful as fuck. I don't know why Alex is an Aussie expert. What the fuck is an Aussie expert? What are you talking about? Care to elucidate a little bit? This looks so awful. I hate it so much. It kind of fits what I hate it. It kind of fits what I hate it. Ozzy Osbourne. I don't know who Ozzy Osbourne is. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am very uncultured when it comes to pop culture. Who the fuck is Ozzy Osbourne? Is he a VTuber? Is he a VTuber? Do we know about him? Do we know about him? I don't know who Ozzy Osbourne is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't know. Metal singer. How, bitch? With the way that I look like and who I am, do I look like I like metal? Be so honest right now. Do I look like I like metal? Be so for real. Okay, listen, I felt bad for a moment, but now that you told me that he's a metal singer, girl, come on. Are you trying to say Ozzy Osbourne? Apparently. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne, that's what I mean, but like... I need to Google it. Who is Ozzy Osbourne? Oh! No idea who he is. I actually have never seen him before. I never seen him before. He doesn't seem familiar at all to me. I'm sorry. I'm so stupid. I apologize. I will apologize with my body. If you want it. If you want it, I will apologize with my body. You know what it is? I need to. I think I know how to make this work, actually. Yeah, this is gonna work. This is actually gonna work quite well. Holy crap. I'm sorry, I don't know. Am I supposed to know him? Am I supposed to? Keep in mind that I live in Mexico, bitch. You might just be too young to know him. Or maybe I actually have good taste. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. No, listen. I understand. I understand what you mean. I understand. I probably just don't care enough. Does he have an ahoge? No, he sort of doesn't have an ahoge. Why do these boys not have ahoges? I feel like they should have them. They need to have ahoges so that turning them into Pokemon is easier. Because a lot of Pokemons have ahoges for some fucking reason. For reasons I don't understand, a lot of Pokemon have ahoges. Because they're smart. I mean, they are very smart. I love these boys. They are smart. I guess we're actually giving him the jacket. Even though I feel like that's kind of a cop-out, I think that we might have to. We might have to for the sake of making him actually look like Isuru. We might actually have to give him the jacket. Which kind of pains me to do. But well, it is what it is. You know what would be so funny? It would be so funny if I actually turned him into a mouse hole. I think that would have been funnier. Just him as a mouseful, as a mouse hole. They will be so fucking funny. Oh, he's 2 apple style. He's 2 apple style and we love him. Hold on, actually, can you actually see how this jacket is? Are they butterflies? Oh no, they're flowers. Okay, they are flowers. You know what? Pokemon do wear clothes from time to time, so I feel like it's okay. It's okay if we give him clothes. It's fine. And then the jacket will end here. I have to sleep now, but thank you for the company. No worries. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, Jerry. Have a lovely day and good luck at school tomorrow. Well, I know you don't go to school, but still, good luck. Good luck with your assignments and everything. I wish you all the luck in the world. I don't know, does this look fine? ¿Qué tiene pelo? Gracias. Gracias. Jesus. Guys, I've been loving sourdough bread so much. I love sourdough bread. Gracias. Gracias, madre. Yes, está bien. Gracias, mamá. I love ketchup. I love anything sweet. You know the worst part about being on a diet is I cannot eat as many sweet things as I used to. I love anything sweet, dude. I love anything sweet and they're not and I cannot have them anymore. And it's making me really sad and miserable. Because I like sweet. I really do. Particularly sugary drinks. I love sugary drinks. Aguas frescas. I love aguas frescas, but I just can't have them. I just can't have them. Because, you know, I'm trying to treat pre-diabetes. But I've actually discovered the power and the wonderfulness of turkey ham. Turkey ham is actually really good. I love turkey ham. And I think that people sold it badly to me. I think that people have a propaganda against turkey ham because they don't like change. But I think turkey ham is good. You guys are just haters. Turkey ham is good. People are just haters. That's what I say. Turkey ham is based. I know, right? Like, people told me that it tastes bad, that it tasted too... Like, it tasted weird. And I am sitting here being like, no, it doesn't. Y'all are just y'all just don't like anything. I think the problem is that a lot of people just don't like change, you know? They don't like the change of the flavor. Nah, it's fine. It's not just fine, it's okay. It's alright. It's a good ham. It's a good ham, and I will refuse and I refuse to not acknowledge it. I switched to it many years ago and I never went back. It's not only is it healthier for you, it kind of has a bit of a better flavor, in my opinion, at least. You know, the flavor is better. Okay, this is a lot more of a mess than I meant it to be, but it's fine. We'll get there. We'll get there in due time. But yeah, I've discovered the wonders of sourdough bread. Sourdough bread is actually really good. It's good for you, and it doesn't taste like cardboard, unlike whole wheat bread. This morning I ate cereal in a cup with no milk. Wouldn't that just be considered chips then? Wait, I have to know, Chad. We need to have a debate now. Is cereal with no milk just corn chips? And conversely, if you add milk to potato chip, does it become potato cereal? Like, we're asking the real question here. We need to get a journalist to investigate this. The public needs to know. Cause like, is the same debate as though, like, are hot dogs a sandwich? I would say no, because it's technically the same piece of bread. You know, it is technically the same piece of bread. So therefore, as a hot dog cannot be a sandwich. Because it's the same piece of bread. Hold on, I'm trying to figure something out real quick. Oh fuck, I may actually need to fully give him his hair. Because I need to do his little hair clips too. It looks like a furry, god damn it. Oh well, whatever. We're trying out here. We really are trying out here. There you go. Now we can give him a spike color. You know, the further I go along, the more I feel like it looks like he's literally just a dog. He looks like a dog. He doesn't look like a cat. Ah. Sometimes I get cereal with yogurt. I like cereal with yogurt too. You know the thing about cereal with yogurt though? Is that it is unexpectedly dry. Like you would think that yogurt will add some lubricant to the whole situation so that the cereal doesn't scratch the fuck out of your throat. But like, it really doesn't. The yogurt does nothing to aid in that. In fact, I feel like it makes it worse. But I think Esper is a bit of a weird creature. Doesn't look much like a cat either. I mean, honestly, because of the way that the ears are folded, I genuinely thought that Esper was supposed to be a bunny. I don't know. Esper is meant to be a cat, you know. Okay, what can I add to make it feel more? I mean, it does have these things. Although they would be in reverse. One of this would be here and this one would be here. But like, if we're doing it for the sake of doing it proper, like model, the piercing will have to be here. They should be here. And then the earring should be here. I guess it's kind of looking more like him now that I'm adding the piercing. I find it so funny how it looks like next to each other. Look at Izuru and then look at Miyabi. It's kind of... I guess it kind of does look like kind of a bit of a dynamic, you know? Like, Izuru looks like he's about to kill you. Izuru looks like he's about to shack a bitch. And then Miyabi is just there, having fun, being cute. I thought it was a Posete de Verde or something when I first saw it. I mean, it could be. We're still not quite sure what Esper is, I'm pretty sure. This is so fucking funny. Okay, I kinda love it. I kinda love the way that it's turning out a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Dad, what do you think? I think we made the right decision, don't you think? I think we made the right decision. He looks so fucking funny. Oh, I love it so much. It's so cute. It's adorable. Ow. I hit my throat. Edwards appeared on Spanish, but the Scottish Fold Cat breed. Scottish Fold Cat breed. Let me check that. I want to see that. I want to see that. Let me see. I want to see. Oh, because it's there. Because his ears are full. Why does this look... Okay, I can see the inspo now. Wait, hold on. I can see the inspo now. Look at this shit. Look at this dude. Oh, that's the 1,000-mile yard. There is not a single thought between those eyes. All there is food, it's fish, and, you know, maybe secret plans of world domination. Look at him, though. It's so derpy. What do you think? What do you guys think he's plotting? I think he's plotting something. Something is going on beneath those eyes. And also, they are the pug of cats. Their assistant is Spain, so yeah, that they was pure. Oh lord. You know, you didn't have to say that. You could let me believe on the lie that this is just a funny cat. You know. I didn't have to know that they're also genetic traits as bugs are. How dare you? I did not have to know that. I could have moved on, just living my truth. No, you have to make me suffer with you. Let me add. What expression does Izuru have here? Is he smiling or is he just? Oh, he is smiling. Oh, he's not looking down on you. I thought he was. Never mind, he is smiling. Wait, Esper with a smile looks weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. Esper with a smile looks weird. It looks creepier than it should. This looks creepier than it should. Fuck. Ah! Whatever, you know what? Whatever. We keep going. We keep going. We keep moving forward. We move forward. We keep moving forward, god damn it. Anyway. Alright. Let us do the line out real quick. Let us do the line out. Because I really need to go. What is your guys' favorite race of cat? Or well, favorite race of dog. Or because I know more about dogs. I love Chihuahuas. I love Chihuahuas. Here's the thing. They're little balls of rage. True. Are they perhaps the moral vessel containing a raging god? Maybe. But I would like to raise up this one. You can pick them up like hamburgers. I rest my case. I rest my case. They are hamburger. They can be picked up like one. So I think that's enough of a reason for us to submit to Chihuahua supremacy. I like most medium-sized. This was our eldritch creatures. I mean, listen. Are we not made to serve gods? Are we not made to, you know, praise them? So, like, I am not really sure why you don't want to praise, you know, the gods among you that are the small-sized dogs, you know? There's whole religions about praising gods. Why not praise the gods that we have here on Earth right now? You know? I'm just saying. It looks so fucking creepy. Oh, lordy. This looks so weird. Oh, Lord. They're absolute menaces. Listen, I feel like people only think that Chihuahuas are menaces or that small dogs are menaces because they don't know how to handle a people with anxiety. You know? It looked like one of those Raggedy Ann dolls. Ah, God. Listen, he might be. For all you know, he might be a Raggedy Ann doll. What do you know about being a HOLOSTARS boy? Maybe being a HOLOSTARS boy is being an Annabelle doll, you know? For all we know, that's what it entails. He looks so weird. He looks so weird, but at the same time, it kind of looks correct. It kind of does look correct, unfortunately. Sadly. Sadly for me and sadly for you guys, it kind of does look correct. So, we might have to go with this. I need to make this lighter. You know, I do not know why God hates me so much. Because, like, I am not one to deal with terror very well. I don't know if you guys know this. Maybe if you guys have ever seen me play a video game, a horror video game, you guys know that I am not very good at horror. And you know what happens to me at work most of the time? I get horror-based maps. My job is to look at that map and actually get scared. I get paid to have a fucking heart attack, and it's not funny. Like, you know what I have to do, which is fucking humiliating, but I have to do it because I've been asked to. Every time that I get a horror map in the game that I work at, every time I get a horror map, I have to warn everybody that I have a horror map, that I am working on a horror map, so that everybody can be ready for a potential scream. Because the first week that I did this job, my first map was actually a horror map, and I got so scared, I screamed like I was actually in a movie. I screamed like I was actually in the movie getting murdered myself. And I spooked every single person in my vicinity. And now I am obligated to tell everyone whenever I'm working on a horror map. Otherwise, I get the chancla. And it's not funny to get the chancla. Okay, at some point they stopped being fur and now it's literally just straight up hair. So, love that. We love it. He looks like an Animal Crossing character instead of a Pokemon. You know what? We're gonna roll with the punches. He looks so dumb. I hate it. Let's roll with it. Let's roll with it. Who cares? Who cares? They're Pokopia characters. Actually, that would be so sweet. That's actually kind of nice. Because the Pokopia characters are so nice. Although they have, some of them have very dark stories, some very dark references. Like, you know, fucking Marowak and his mom. Is it Marowak or Cubone? I don't remember. Do you encounter Cubone or Marowak in Pokopia? I think it's Cubone. Yeah, but like, you know, I did not enjoy being punched in the stomach by Cubone with their feelings and everything. That wasn't fun. I also was not ready for Driflim to admit that they have an impulse to grab human children and drop them. You know, that I was not ready for them to admit that that wasn't like, you know, that wasn't like a choice. That is more of an animalistic tendency rather than something that they choose to do. So like, that's kind of fucked up. That's all kinds of fucked up, actually. And I do not appreciate it. I was not ready for that kind of stuff. Like, I came to this game to have Animal Crossing with Pokemon, and I came out with a therapy appointment and several rounds of antidepressants. So, no fun. Not fun. That is here. Well, ghosts are meant to be a little twisted. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I don't know. Misdreavus is not that twisted. Misdreavus doesn't really do anything other than scare people for fun. Misdreavus doesn't really feed up their energy. She just kind of wants to hook people, you know? Sorry, I'm finishing my hot dog. I'm absolutely toting that bitch. Anyway, what did I say? Oh yeah. I don't know, I don't think Misdreavus is that bad. Do you know Misdreavus' inspiration? Isn't Misdreavus supposed to be based off that demon that is just like, well, that yokai that is meant to be just like a woman's head with a lot of hair, something like that? Isn't that what it meant to be? Or what is the inspo? Do I not know? I probably don't know. If you would elucidate me, I would appreciate it. Do you know why I shoved stuff in Mount Silver? No. At least I don't remember. Is it... I don't know. I could have... No, I actually don't know. Actually, I don't know. I don't know why I'm trying to guess when the answer is no. I do not know. I am not familiar with Misdreavus' game. So what is Misdreavus' game? What is it? It's because its counterpart. Is it that place's counterpart in IRL is that Sword Forest? Oh, the Suicide Forest. But what does Misdreavus have to do with all of that, though? Is Misdreavus supposed to be people who have self-deletion? Yeah, you're not answering my question though. Ahead. I I guess. I can see it. I guess I can see it. But what does Miss Dribus do then? What is the creepy thing that Miss Dribus do? Is it just people who have committed suicide? Is that what's supposed to be creepy about them? Because I guess it makes sense, but at the same time, I don't know. It's going against things like Alolan Marowak, which Alolan Marowak is literally just when Cubone puts I'm pretty sure Alolan Marowak is meant to be like Cubone's dead mom, you know? Like, I don't know, maybe I expected creepier. That's for sure. I think that's the vibe. I expected creepier. Okay, this is actually coming out kind of cute. I enjoy this. Okay, and now we accommodate for a fatter body. I'm actually really liking this so far. What do you guys think? I think giving him the code actually kind of did a lot to make him look like recognizably like Isuru. So I'm very happy with it. Oh yeah. You're so right, bro. Sometimes you have bright ideas. Sometimes you do have a bright mind. I cannot see obviously after the comparison. Oh my gosh, you guys need to let it go. He doesn't look like him. Come on, what do you mean? You guys are just being mean for no reason. He's going to buy the Suba's head. Suba's head. Hi. Did I miss something? Apologies, I'm a little stupid. What am I missing? Hey. Oh, ew, that's... Isn't that unsanitary, Kuronen? You know... You see, actions like that is what makes me think that people are posers. I know he's a heavy metal singer and whatever. I do not give a fuck. That sounds like a poser thing to do. You know? That sounds like a very, very poser thing to do. It doesn't seem to me like a real person who likes metal would do that just because, you know? That to me sounds like he's a sick person. Because what did the bad fucking do? Nothing. What did the bad do other than exist? And apparently attend an Ozzy Osbourne concert, whatever. Yeah, I'm missing his little band here. He has a band. Here you go, Mr. President. You can have your band back. Hey. He was known as the Prince of Darkness, so yeah, the guy was pretty edgy. Oh. At least he had his moment of fame. So that's something. That's something. Do you like Ozzy Osbourne, Cronin? Is that the reason why you're mad at me that I don't know him? Because you like him? There. Here. It. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright. I don't like him that much, but most people know him because of the bad incident. I can assume that most people didn't like the seeing him bite off a bat's head live, did they? I assume that most people did not enjoy that. You know, have you guys ever seen that meme? Everyone disliked that. I assume that's what happened with him. Is that what happened? Sorry if I'm not speaking that much anymore. I'm kind of concentrating right now. I want to get this out. No idea. I mean, personally, I don't think it would sit right with me. And then again, though, I'm not a dedicated fan to it. I'm not that much of a dedicated fan to know about that. I wonder why people associate metal music with aggressive behaviors. I do not know. Must have been the wind, you know? It must be the wind. Hold on, chat. I'm concentrating. Give me one moment. That looks fucking awful. I think it might be better if I do these first and then connect them. And then we connect them. You know what song has been stuck in my mind as of late? And it's because my sister was a show that had this song in it. But I don't know if you guys ever heard the song Pobre Secretaria. It goes like, fíjate, fíjate en tu secretaria. Ay, señor, qué dolor, pobre secretaria. Pídele que imprima 1000 veces yo te amo. Fíjate, fíjate en tu secretaria. Ay, señor, qué dolor, pobre secretaria. It's kind of funny because that song is basically about adultery. It's basically about an assistant who wants her boss who's married. But it's a good beat. It's a good beat. I can't forget it. I can't forget it because it's literally on my brain. Sometimes I wish I could literally just scrub my brain, you know? Like, don't you guys think it would feel good to just grab your brain and just brush it a little? Like, wouldn't that feel nice? Wouldn't that feel like brushing your hair? Kind of. I feel like it would be kind of like that, you know? It would feel similar to that. Now, this is when you guys know that I'm kind of going off the deep end. And I am just saying random shit. Yeah, I would like to order a replacement one. Honestly, I would like to speak to the manager personally. I would like to speak to the manager because they sold me a defective product. My brain was supposed to function out of the gate. it was not supposed to have any of the problems that I have right now. You know? Like, my brain was supposed to work out of the box with no extra stuff in it. But no, I have ADHD and I also apparently have a bit of autism. So, like, it's defective. I've been sold a defective brain and I would like a refund, please. Thank you. I would very much like to be refunded for this emotional issue that is causing me. Hold on, I kinda wanna sing the song. But I don't wanna get into copyright issues. I'm almost done, Chad. I'm almost done. You're almost free from me. Almost. I think it might be better if I do this. Eat this. Shit. Does it have any other versions other than that? Oh, is it 2? Oh, I thought it was 3. Never mind, it is 2. Okay, so it's 2, not 3. Alright, he's looking so cute! Look! Guys, look at him! Look at him! He's adorable! I actually do love the pictures on him. It looks so funny. It looks adorable. It feels like... Because it feels like they're fake piercings. I mean, in the model, technically they are, you know? They are technically in the model. They are fake piercings. Oh, I'm very happy with this. Thank you, guys. Esper was genuinely kind of a goated idea. I ain't gonna lie. Esper genuinely did come in handy. He said remind me of Joestar. You know, I never seen JoJo's. I don't like JoJo's personally. I don't like the art style. The art style is really not for me. But I can appreciate the aesthetic sensibility of JoJo's. They have really good outfits. What? I'm sorry! Apparently I don't have good taste because I also don't like Ozzy Osbourne. But, you know, I just don't like JoJo. I cannot get behind the anime style, okay? I cannot get behind the style of the drawing. Like, it's a style. It certainly has its people. That people is not me, though. JoJo, when it comes to aesthetic sensibility, JoJo's is an acquired taste, in my opinion. What? What? Can a girl not have an opinion anymore? Listen, I just don't think. I don't like this store. I don't like the designs, okay? Well, no, I like the designs. I just don't like the art style. JoJo's lo más gay que hay, como que no te gusta. Well, listen, not because something is gay media doesn't... Honestly, that's kind of homophobic, don't you think? Not because something is gay media doesn't mean I'm going to like it. That's kind of like saying I need to like Emilia Perez. I don't like Emilia Perez. I don't like the movie Emilia Perez because it's such bad trans representation and nobody ever liked it. And I still can't believe it won an Emmy. It won an Emmy over Wicked, which is kind of sacrilegious. So, like, you know, I don't have to like every queer media. prior to Emilia Perez, I may have given you that point, but Emilia Perez is just the worst movie of all time. There you go. Okay, all I have to do is do his eyes and then we'll be good for coloring. Okay, his eyes needs to be a bit more... Because Esper's eyes are basically just canicas. They're basically just two balls. So... Here. Wait. Wait. That actually looks really funny. Oh, that actually looks really fucking funny. It makes me think of Coraline, actually. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Wait, I need to do this in a different layer because I'm clipping through the hair. I need to do this in a different layer so I can actually delete some parts from the hair. Maybe I'll make it. I'm gonna make the eyes a tiny bit smaller. That felt like a little bit too big. Oh fuck. Oh, that's so good. Oh, this is good. This is great. I love being an artist. I love having the power of drawing anyone, whoever I want. You know what I want, Chad? I want somebody to invite me to like an Among Us collab, and for me to be able to say out loud, unironically, "Don't fuck with me, I can draw you pregnant." That's what I crave. That's what I want for myself. But this is a real threat, you know? I can draw you pregnant. Don't fuck with me. If you fuck with me, I will draw you pregnant. Oh, these things... Oh, Esper's eyes have the same effect as googly eyes. Holy shit. Oh, Lord. It's so dumb. I just need to make them bigger, I think. I think the problem is that I need to make them bigger. Okay, here we go. If anything, they need to be bigger still. Oh, Lord. I love being an artist. I love being able to draw just whatever the fuck I want. It's so amazing. Okay, I do need to space them out a little bit because Esper does have a bit of a space in between his eyes. I think what I also will do too is I will kind of lower the center of his eyes a little bit. Just so it doesn't look like he's staring now. He's staring at your soul. He's just staring down a little. Yeah. I can only imagine how the designer must have led during the design the entire design process. I'm sure they laughed. Here's the thing. I'm sure they laughed until like they were overworked until like 3 a.m. in the morning just drawing Spur. And then it kind of started looking creepy, you know? I'm pretty sure that's what happened. It just kind of started looking creepy and then suddenly that's the idea that made him look uncanny. Does this bird have eyebrows? No, it doesn't. You know what? I think part of the problem is that I'm drawing the eyes too far up. They need to be further down. There you go. Actually, yeah. Yeah. There you go. The eyes work now. The eyes were a little bit too far up earlier. Yeah. Now that looks a little bit more like an Esper. If anything, they're still too far up. Here. There you go. There you go. Now it's not proper, Esper. Oh shit, I forgot about his crotch. Oh no. Isuru, your balls! Isuru, your balls! His poor balls! I forgot about them. There you go. Now he got balls. I'm losing it. Pat, I'm losing it. I'm not used to streaming for this long. I really need to wrap it up. Because I do need to do it. I need to do my workout still. If I don't make workout this late, it's gonna be so bad, but I have to do it. Alright. Alright. Anything else I need to do before I color? No, I think I'm good. Do you need the coloring for next time? I mean, it's not gonna take that long, to be honest. It's not gonna take that long. Because, I mean, Isuru is basically just purely black almost, so it's not gonna be that bad. Hey. What the fuck happened? Oh, there you are. Bitch. There. I mean, that's basically it, really. Okay, let me grab his eye color. And then we do color the eye. There. I mean, this is basically it, really. No, let me actually try something. Is it open somewhere? Yes, it is. Ay, señor, qué dolor. Secretaria. Okay, I think it's good now. Okay, and then this. It's not closed up here. God darn it. Meow. Meow, meow. There's no showing here. So now they should be blue. This color blue in particular. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. That's looking great. Looking awesome. Ugh. Very excited about that. Okay, now we do this. First of all, we need this to be not black, and this to also not be black. I'm losing my mind. Oh fuck, I forgot his little thunderbolt thingies. I have to draw them later. You know what, I'll draw them later. Yes, I do have to go soon. Okay. And now we give him his piercings back. Oh, I don't know how to feel about the fact that his face is purely black. I think I might have to make his face less maybe make his body lighter, just to make it feel less like an ocean of black, you know? I think the black feels right here. Here's the thing though. I'm kind of losing like his facial expression a little bit. So like that is a problem. And I mean, it's not bad. I'm not saying that having his face be fully black is a bad thing either, because I mean, it's part of his fur. But you know, I think it's not like Miyavi because Miyabi does have like a bit fair of different colors that kind of separate his body very well. But Esper doesn't have that, so you know, gotta be careful with colors. Because at the end of the day, regardless of what the intention of the design is, what you usually want is clarity, you know? What you're usually looking for out of a design, regardless of it's a creature, regardless of it is a human, you usually want clarity. Would you post this on Twitter? Yes, I will. On Twitter? Yes, I will. I kind of want to go generation by generation. So, because I want to go generation by generation, I'll post these once I finish the rest of them. Because I am missing Aruran, I'm missing Rika, I'm missing Kira, and I'm missing Susaku. So once I finish with those guys, then I'll start working on then I'll post them all together. Because I feel like it's nicer, you know. I feel like it's nicer. It gets a lot of better continuity, you know. Okay, make his body lighter, please. Thank you. I hope that makes sense. I don't know. It makes sense to me in my head to only post them until I actually finish their What's gonna be really difficult though is figure out what the fuck Aruran is gonna be. I have no idea what he's gonna be, to be honest. I'm kind of thinking like, you know, that grass and fire chili guy, just because of the colors. But I feel like that's not really representative. Yeah, Scobillion. Yeah, Scobillion. I don't know. I kind of feel like that's not representative of who he is, though. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go that route. The color palette is there. It is true, but I don't know. I just don't feel like it fits, you know? The color palette is there, but it doesn't quite fit his character. Aruran is more like a suave guy, you know? He's kind of like a real charmer, you know what I mean? Ooh, actually Gallade might be a good idea. Because Aruran is a charmer. That's kind of his thing. Is that he's meant to be like, you know, a heartthrob, or at least that's as far as I can pick him. I don't know if that's actually the prompt of his character, but the way that I read him and the way that he used to be with the whole Italian shtick is that he's meant to be more of a heartthrob character, someone that the girls and the gays can fawn over, you know. All right. What else am I missing that could be needed? I mean, I guess the patterns on it. Yeah, let me do the patterns real quick. I'm gonna simplify the patterns. I'm not gonna here. I said I wanted to simplify them, not to make them look like shit. Okay, this brush needs to be smaller for it to work properly. Not that small. There you go. And now what is the shape of this? about a male Indeedee? For who? For Arudan? I don't know that Arudan fits male Indeedee, to be honest. Is there a Pokemon that feels Italian? In its shape, in its language, in the way that it is constructed? Is there a Pokemon that feels Italian to you? Because if there's one such Pokemon, I think I'm gonna pick that. There you go. He's done. Well, so is everything pointing at Scovillian then? Is Scovillian supposed to be Adoran? Is that what's it gonna be? I mean, I have a fun idea. Because, you know, Adoran did have two faces. One when he's an Ikemen and one when he's more of an Oji-san. So, I could make one of the heads the Oji-san. And the other head of Scovillian could be the younger version of Adoran. I'll think about it. But yeah, here we go. We finished Isuru too. How do you guys feel about it? Do you guys like it? I mean, he's missing his little dog tag thingy, but I feel like it's fine. It looks recognizable, right? I feel like it looks recognizable as them. And it doesn't feel like it's too far away. Okay, it looks great. Thank you. I'm so happy that it works so well so far. I love the contrast as a group. I know, right? It's like Kuromi and Hello Kitty. We ship them. I mean, this is red and blue. Blue only, red only. We can ship them. I don't see why. Well, anyway. Here. They are together now. Alright. Well, this is all I really have time for today. I could keep going, honestly, if I didn't have to work from tomorrow. But this is honestly I really have time for, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna leave this here for today. We'll continue it next week. I'm probably gonna gather some more ideas of what I can do for the rest of the boys, but I think we started with a really good start. I think it's been a really good start so far. I'm very excited. I really like the way that this is turning out. So, anyway, I hope you guys have a lovely day, lovely night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Support the HOLOSTARS boys. Please do. They need your support right now more than ever with the fact that they were downsized, and if you have the time, do give them a watch. You don't have to give them a follow. You don't have to give them a like. All you can do is just be there for a little bit. Be there for a little bit. Watch this thing for a little bit. And if you like them, then subscribe. Because they work very hard and are genuinely an inspiration to me and many other Vtubers. So please do give them the support that you can get them. Alright? Well, everybody, hope you take care. Remember, Cherry Bomb Blossom Boutique always appreciates ya. And I'll see you guys on Sunday for more Pokemon White and more shenanigans. Hope you have a lovely day, guys. Bye. See ya.